Hello everybody, yes Robot, it was still waiting and that is my fault for running late tonight. But hello everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another Saturday Night Stack Chat with me, the Stack Collector. It's absolutely fantastic to see each and every single one of you in the chat with us so far. Massive well done to Ian Ritchie, Barry.Wiggins and BBA who all got themselves 10 growing coins for being the first three in the chat. We've also got Magsy, it's fantastic to see you, Stigma, you too. CY Sterling, Queen Nessie, we've got all the A-listers tonight guys. 4006 is here. We've also got, let's have a look, Ian Atterbury, Shiny Silver. I've got a new piece of silver, guys, that I've just purchased from Shiny. I'm going to be unboxing for you tonight. It's absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to show you. Who else we got here? Have I missed anybody out? Sam Looms, I've just seen you. Fantastic to see you here. East End Dave, aka Bensonï×, brilliant to see you too, and Robot Toaster. Sark Silver Stacker. That's a new name. Great to see you here. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's have a look if we've missed anyone. Jamie Frost from over in Japan. Good friend Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida as well. Let's have a look. I think that, oh no, NOK Knox UK, I think that is. Sorry if I get your name wrong there, mate. Silver Stag Stacker, Burplex, and Crispy Shiny Things himself is in the chat. Don't worry about that, guys. We're going to be hearing loads from him very, very shortly. In fact, let's not mess about tonight. Let's get him straight on and say a massive hello to the one and only. You know him from the community, but he's just started his own channel, and that is, oh, that's a wrong button right there. That is, I'm so on board tonight. Here we go. Crispy Shiny Things. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you here.
Hi everybody. Hope everybody's going well.
Yes, thanks, mate. Just got to bear with me. I don't think, no, that's not a talky one. We've just, this one might be. Here we go. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted memberships there, buddy. It looks like Stigma gifted. Robot Toaster got one right there. That's very, very generous. Sorry, Crispy. We're at the mercy of the announcements, unfortunately. But it's great to have you here. You've started your channel this week, haven't you?
Yes, I have indeed. I was slightly pushed by GSH.
Good, is a good man, GSH.
I just sent him my video. I just sent him my first video just to see what he thought of it, and the bugger went and published it.
Yes.
So yeah, the rest of it all sort of fell into place afterwards.
Sometimes we do need that push, though, don't we? And it's a good thing. You know what I mean? I'm very much guilty for that myself. I can, you know, I think the correct word is to procrastinate, to find other excuses to not do the thing you're supposed to be doing, and I'm the worst for it. So I'm glad GSH gave you that push. I know, Crispy.
Well, exactly.
Sorry, go on, mate.
Sorry. Yeah, I made the purchase from Liquid Metals back in beginning of December, late November. I actually managed to film it at the end of January, and edited it during February, and then now we're April, and I've only just launched it.
Yeah,
so there will be more to come.
Good stuff. I've just seen GSH saying that. Sorry, mate, go on.
Carry on.
No, go on. What were you saying?
No, I've as you know, I've been buying a whole bunch of things off you, so I shall have to do a little unboxing of those at some point.
I apologise.
I've got. Yes, well, you cost me a lot of money, but that was basically because I hadn't bought anything this year.
Yeah.
So as it happened, I just thought, well, you know, I'm not based in England at all. I'm based in Brussels, in Belgium, and so yeah, the Belgian tax authority like to tax everything that comes in, especially things like that. And last summer I bought a little figurine, this one back here. From GSH. There we go.
Oh yeah, is it a lady? Is that? It's small on my screen. They'll be able to see you loads better at home, but it's small on my screen. That's fantastic, isn't it? About
that. Well, no, we can't actually see it very well. Yeah. Anyway, she is featured in the Christmas video that we all did.
Yeah.
And there will be more to do with coming up with that one as well sooner or later. She just fell over. And and so because I'm actually coming over in the next week or so,
Yeah.
I thought I would spend some money. So I came onto your not TikTok, what am I talking about? Your whatnot. And you got me to buy me a bunch of stuff.
Sorry. But it is beautiful.
Tiny.
Sorry, not sorry. It'll
Exactly.
do you well. It'll do you well in years to come. That's what I always say. No, but I was going to say, although 𝗧𝗺𝗃 is very new to the YouTube channel, literally within the last few days, you're not new to the community, and we all know if you're in Stackers Social, which I highly recommend, and if you're not, why not? But if you're in Stackers Social, it's probably a name you already know. There you go, up the back there. It's what we love to see.
That's my T-shirt.
Yeah, no, fantastic. But you have been about the community for a little while, haven't you? And so it's good to see you take that step and get into YouTube. What was other than GSH, pressuring you into it, a bit of peer pressure. Other than that, what caught your eye? What interested you about YouTube? Is it just that sharing the community, that kind of side of it, or is it? Did you have other reasons that made you want to go for it?
Well, I don't think at any time soon I'm ever going to go live or anything. But watching you and Craven on a Saturday and a Sunday night, all the things you're showing off, all the little things you're talking about. I don't know. It's just something which struck me that I don't know whether I class myself I don't class myself as a stacker. I'm more of a collector, and I've got these things here. You can see all the gold backs at the back, and that is not a stacker's thing. That's just because they're pretty and they're shiny and they're things. So I buy them.
Yeah.
But why exactly? No, because I've got a few interesting pieces. I bought things off LMUK. I've just made a second order. That'll be coming through next week as well when I pick it up from the UK. And it's just something that I thought it would be quite interesting to look at.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm really glad you made that choice. It's great to see new people in the community. It really is. And like you say, you've got some fantastic. I mean, even at the back there, you've got some fantastic pieces. And don't worry, you're in kind company when it comes to collectors. I fully understand the beauty of collectibles and the appeal behind them. As I'm sure so many people know, I'm a little bit guilty of picking up a collectible or two. When you say you're not a stacker, do you not see yourself as a stacker at all? Do you just see yourself as a collector, or do you think there's a bit of overlap there?
Well, I think from that point of view, we have to look at a little bit of the story, because the missus, she buys silver as well, but she buys bracelets.
Okay.
Little things which go on, on bracelets and
Pandora
kind of
bracelets,
stuff.
charms, that kind of thing. Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Yeah. And she buys them, and they cost like 50 quid, 40 quid, something like that. And they've got about a gram of gold in them, a gram of silver in them.
Yeah.
I think, well, that's silly. And I was kind of looking for a hobby, and I came across these kind of, I can't remember exactly how. I think it was Backyard Bullion that I came across for some reason, just one night. And I started watching him, possibly because I dropped in on the forum one night, that was it. And then from Backyard Bullion, I started researching a bit more. Then I came across 365.
Yeah, yeah.
And so started watching him, and then he was come and join the Discord group. So I checked out Discord group and came in there, and basically I've been hanging around, I think, since probably April last year, sometime like that. Yeah,
I'd say about a year or so for sure.
Certainly, I think Craven was already doing his first live, so I don't remember when that was, or it was just his first live or something.
That was about April last year, I do believe.
Yeah. And so I started hanging around. I started seeing regular people, backwards and forwards with them. Then GSA did his auction at the beginning of the summer last year. I bought his little figurine there, and which cost me an awful lot in import taxes. It cost me twice as much as it did to buy the thing.
Just because of the weight
and
of
they kept it hostage.
Oh wow, no.
Well, yeah, they didn't. I don't know why. They just didn't believe that it was not something which was worth money, I guess.
Well,
And,
I mean,
yeah, the Belgians like to tax everything.
you can't fault them. You can't. I mean, let me just go back over to mine just for a second, Crispy. I mean, I've got one of GSH's on show at all times, and you can't fault them. You look at that and you think, oh yeah, that's a piece of art right there. It's surely worth a lot of money, but GSH is a fantastic guy, and he does his stuff at brilliant prices. And I think, Crispy, and tell me if you agree with me on this. I think seeing as he's pressured you into starting your YouTube channel, I believe that we need another live auction from GSH, as a bit of payment for that. I'll host it for him again if he wants me to. I'm more than happy to do that for him. But I think we need another GSH live auction, don't we? He does some fantastic pieces. Not anymore.
We'll have to ask him about that. But is he in the chat?
He is in the chat. Yeah, he's in the chat. He just said not anymore, Stack Collector. Oh, we need more of you though, GSH. We do need more of you. Now, mate, I've got to ask you. I might interrupt throughout the evening because just ask a few questions.
Absolutely.
Now,
it's your show.
Wow, not tonight. You're in Brussels, but it sounds like you've got an English accent. Did you? I might have missed it. Okay, whereabouts did you grow up in the UK?
Actually, I didn't. I've almost always lived on the continent.
Okay.
My folks are. My dad came from Yorkshire.
Okay.
From York.
Nice.
Down Bishopsthorpe area. Mum came from the Manchester area, and I came from somewhere in Europe, and I've basically been here pretty much 40 years. So I'm not exactly an expat. I'm sort of a long-term Brit abroad, and has become an involuntary Brexit Belgian.
But you've picked the accent up from your parents. Is that where that's come from?
Yeah. Why there's international schools here, and I mean, I'm sort of in my 50s as well. So yeah, I've been around a while, and in the 80s you couldn't get across the channel very easily. You had to take the ferries, and it was all a whole fadoodle, and there were no real motorways and stuff like that. So stayed in an English community.
Yeah.
In Europe, in various places in Europe, and so I work in English all the time as well. Okay. Brussels is a very international community.
Well,
Lots of things going on. You've got the European Union and that. So in my work, I deal with them quite a lot, and so you end up with a whole bunch of different people over here. Everybody from Lithuania, Spain, England. Not so much England nowadays, I got to say that.
Okay.
And other than got pulled out.
Yeah.
Because there's not much to do for the for the English and the European Parliament nowadays. So Mr. Whatever his face. Well, Boris made. Well, was it Boris's fault? Let's not get into politics.
Boris was in when we came out, wasn't he? But I think we can blame pretty much all of them. To be fair, I don't think we should single out Boris. I think we're all a load of crap. But I get what you're saying. Now you've touched on work a little bit there, Benson. How you doing, mate? And anyone else who's popped in and I haven't had a chance because I'm chatting with Crispy. Thank you so much for coming across and joining us. We will definitely do a bit more of a Q&A once we've had a bit of a chat, won't we, mate? But. You've touched on your work there. Can I ask a couple of questions about the work? Is that okay, or is that a no-go area?
Absolutely.
Because you might have mentioned
just to the camera a bit to make it more.
No, that's fine. Play about as much as you want, buddy. But you let me know you've got quite a cool job. Before we went live, didn't you?
Well, not exactly. Well, yes, I guess.
Well, it's cool to people. Yeah.
It sounds a lot more glamorous than it is. Okay. Amongst other things, I'm video editor and a cameraman.
And what kind of work is that for? Is that like TV or media or movies or?
No, not at all. I work for a small, the practical end of PR. Put it that way.
Okay. So you're going.
We go out. We do a couple of corporate videos and go out and film interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, taking photos of teams and other media things, that kind of thing. I think I get what you're talking about, but still, as far as I'm concerned, that's a very cool job. And it's always the same, isn't it? You know what I mean? To you, it's your job. It's normal. It's day to day. But to everyone else out there, you're a cameraman.
Well, I think climbing up trees and cutting the bits off is quite interesting for me as well. Hell, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't be dangling up a tree with a chainsaw at 30 feet or something.
Yeah, no, that's a bit. It is.
I've done some stupid things in my time.
I tell you, today I wish I was in a tree with a chainsaw today. Today I've been on the top of a ladder, ripping. I've been at home today. I've been ripping ivy off the side of my house, and I've got scratches. Look at my arms. Look at the state of my arms after it. So yeah, I'm just covered in scratches. I've got nothing but ivy spores all in my lungs. So yeah, I'd rather have been in a tree with a chainsaw today. But yeah, no, that is quite cool. That is. But let's go back to the collecting side of things, and you know, some beautiful shiny there. When you talk about what kind of collectibles is it that appeal to you? Is it the modern collectible stuff? Is it the older collectible numismatic, or what is it that, you know, drives your gears? Well,
with me, there's always a story, right? So my first sortie, if you like, into coins was, you got to go back about 45 years ago with my dad. And we, well, he basically started a coin collection, started collecting a whole bunch of things. Yeah, so I've got this whole album, which I've actually queried about on Stacker Social about how best to deal with it, of greening coins. So yeah, I've got everything British in there and a few international coins, things like that. That's basically what got me into it originally, and that kind of stayed in the back of my mind until probably 23.
Okay.
And in 2023, I was sitting there thinking, well, as I was saying earlier, the wife, she's always buying bracelets and all these kind of things, and I want to buy things as well. I've got a little bit of cash, but I don't want to buy something useless like bracelets, you know, or rings or something like that. They're going to end up spending all their time in the drawer. I'm not saying that most of my stack, if not all of it, stays in the drawer most of the time, but which it does.
Yeah. Reality. Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted something that I could buy, but wasn't pointless. And working as I do with cameras and stuff like that, I buy cameras, I buy equipment, and within 3 years, computers.
Absolutely.
It's all for the bin.
Yeah.
Okay, there are some exceptions. I've got lenses which are 20 years old, things like that, which I still use.
Yeah.
But, you know, so the first thing I thought I would do was I would find something to spend my money on, which was worthwhile. And this quote in the back of my mind was something along the lines of, you bought something for gold in 2023, and you can still buy exactly the same thing with the same amount of gold now, even though life has become more expensive. Everything has become more expensive. So the first thing I thought I would do, which was a very, very intelligent thing to do, and it's right in the middle of my camera shot there. Actually, it's not, but I'm not going to, I keep getting the camera wrong, so I'm not going to fiddle about with that. Is that Britannia on the left?
That one right there.
Which is a gold Britannia, which was the first thing I bought right to start with. I think I bought it, I can't do the conversions, for 1,800 euros towards the end of 2023.
About 1,500
which
quid.
Is what? That's 1,500 quid.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
And this being one of those points that people keep saying is, where do you think I bought it?
Did you
Where's the first place that everybody buys their first coins from when they don't know anything?
Royal Mint.
Nope. The other one.
Oh, okay.
The online thing.
But bullion by
Bullion.
Bullion by post.
Bullion by post. Just don't talk about it.
Sponsor me, Bullion by post. I won't say anything bad about you.
Well, actually, from that point of view, people keep complaining about it, but at the same time, there are worse places to start from. There are shops which would absolutely crucify you on premiums.
Yeah.
And that's why one of the reasons why I don't buy very much in Belgium is because it's so niche that, you know, you can spend 100 or so euros still on a piece of silver, on an ounce of silver. Whereas this one here, yes, it was a one-off.
Crispy. I just want to point out, it amazes me how many people put the right answer in the chat. It says something, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Well done, guys.
In their defense, from the point of view of you buy one coin, you buy this lion over here. Mm-hmm. You buy one of those, yes, you'll get an extortionate premium on it. You buy 5 of them, which now is a little bit difficult. But back at the end of 2023, you were buying 4, maybe 5 of these things at a go for under 100 quid. Yeah. And when you did that, it went from, let's say, 80 a piece. So if you bought 5, okay, back then it would have been, 25, 20, and then you would be paying 21, 22 for them, which was slightly better. Yeah. But then back then, I didn't know that stackers existed. I didn't know that yourselves existed. I didn't know that even Backyard or anybody like that existed. It was only afterwards that I found out. I'm really miffed that I missed Backyard last week because I had to go to some rotten concert.
I was in bed with a headache. I was all geared. I was going to sit there. I was going to list all my things for the auction on the Monday whilst listening to 𝗖cie and Backyard Bullying. I had to go to bed at 6 o'clock because my head was just so bad, and I was here Monday. I was like, list quick. But no, I'm gutted. I missed it myself. I mean, that would have been absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to have BYB as a guest on here in the past as well. And one thing about BYB is so nice. He's such a nice guy outside of YouTube and everything. I've been lucky enough to meet him in person a couple of times over at the 𝗬𝗏𝗏 in Berlin, and I've chatted to him a few times. And it's such a really nice, down to earth guy, and he brings so many. I mean, I don't think there's anybody I've spoken to on here who's turned around or not turned around and said, "Well, I started off watching Backyard Bullying, and then I went from there. And then I found 𝗵𝗵 and he has the person who's brought so many people in. 𝗫𝗁. It was. I get migraines, but I don't get them often anymore. And that was a bad day. That was. I get fully what you're saying there, and he's done a lot. A lot for the community, and it was such a shame we missed him because obviously he was live with 𝗬𝗏 over on Saka Social. Yes. I mean, the buying from Bullion by Post. I mean, I think we've all, like you say, most of us make that mistake. I mean, when a lot of us first started buying, there wasn't really so many people on YouTube talking about it. I mean, there was Backyard Bullying in the UK. There might have been a couple of really small content creators, but there's definitely much more of a community now, and with that community you get the knowledge base and the shared knowledge, and you get people knowing where to buy and where not to buy. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, and I know a lot of people are going to shout at me for saying this, and this is coming from a collector's point of view, not a stacker's point of view. I buy stuff from the Royal Mint. I've got no bone about it, because when I buy it, I'll pay a few quid extra per coin. Yes, I will pay a few quid extra per coin, but as a collector, it's important to me that the coins comes in as good, as good quality as possible, conditions as possible. And a lot of the time when you buy from the cheaper dealers, when you go on the secondary market, you don't know who's had it before, and you could have fingerprints on things and stuff like that. And if it's something really nice and I want it in pristine condition, I'll pay a bit extra and I'll buy it from the Royal Mint. But I won't buy everything from the Royal Mint. And I think it's a lot better to do that if you're a collector, buying the odd piece here and there. rather than a stacker, and you're wanting the best possible value for your money. It's not necessarily about the value for the money so much with the collectors, is it? It's more about the joy of having that item in your collection, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's really nice to get some pristine things. I mean, I've never actually bought off the Royal Mint because you can't have it shipped to Belgium.
Yeah.
So yes, and you can't ship it to a different address to your credit card and that kind of thing. So from that point of view, I wasn't able to. And I always found the premiums a little high on them. Just to caveat what I was saying about bullion by post is that now, yes, the margins went up, the premiums went up, then the price came down, but their premium stayed high. So that kind of negates what I just said about them. But back in 2023, that was the case. Just to clarify that.
Yeah. A very different game in 2023.
I really like. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And I just got in at the wrong moment, just at the end. So yeah, I prefer to buy new old silver probably, which would be things like the LMUK little. Which one's that? That's the Centurion.
Okay,
that's how big it is. I thought it would be slightly bigger than this, but yes, I must say I have just made another reasonable order with them again, which I shall pick up next week.
He does good stuff, LMUK. I've got a few pieces of his, and he does do really nice pieces. He's made some fantastic stuff for Stacker Social as well. I believe is that one of the monsters in the middle there, next to the Britannia at the back, between the Lion and the Britannia?
Yes, that was the Christmas monster.
Yes,
this one back here,
the Yeti.
The Yeti, and I can't remember what I bought from them this time. But they had some really nice little ladybugs or something like that.
Oh yeah.
They're really, really nice value as well. So I picked a handful of those up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, good stuff. So we've spoken a little bit about your background, what you do for a living. I still think you've got a really, really cool job. But going back to what I said earlier,
from that point of view, you think it's a really cool job, but you don't know how much time you spend sitting on your bum in an office, triaging a whole bunch of stuff which somebody else shot with a phone camera and sent it to you by WhatsApp, and it's in complete trash, and you've got to make it look good.
Yeah. No, I've been there.
Right? You've got to do that with 40 of these things.
I've definitely been there before, but especially with WhatsApp. Getting some grainy, out of focus footage sent over to you. It's like, make this into a really nice video. It's like, I'm not a magician, mate. What can I do here? So I do feel your pain there. I mean, through the content creating, and I've helped.
Are you one of those blokes that people send you to because you know how to use? To use editing software or something?
I think it's because I'm too daft to say no. But yeah, no, to do the. But no, that's right for editing on the software, that kind of thing, doing stuff like that. But yeah, I feel your pain on that. BBA, that's fantastic. Just bear with me 1 second, mate. I'll come back to you in a second. BBA's just shared something. I'll just, in fact, I'll take that off. There you go. You don't need me there. Check that out. That's a 1951 Festival of Britain, George VI crown right there. Copper nickel crown. And
Has Coincut had a go at that?
I was just about to say, I assume...
Sorry.
That's been... No, don't apologise, mate. I assume it's been coin cutted. But do let us know, BBA. Was it the coin cutter? Thank you, Selfie, mate. The amount of artists that shoot on a phone and then when want it displayed on the full arena-sized video wall, I think it's going to be okay. It looks ridiculous. So 𝗵𝗆𝗃 knows our pain too. What's is that the koi? Is it there? The Scottsdale.
This one here, in the middle.
Yeah,
it's actually a mermaid.
Right, yeah, I can see it now. It's because I'm on my studio. It's so small where I can see it. It's very difficult. But yeah, no, I can see the mermaid now. Scottsdale do some beautiful pieces.
Every time I move the camera, I have to wait for it to refresh on the screen.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lag, isn't there?
Yeah.
It'll be a lot quicker your end if you look at Meets rather than YouTube, but completely down to you, buddy.
I can see a tiny little picture in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, of course. So from what I'm looking at, it's what your kind of things like your premium modern day stuff, you know, so like your Scottsdale high relief pieces, that kind of thing. Is that right?
Until last week, yes. Until you started selling me stuff on Whatnot.
There's so much. Do you know when you start looking at the older pieces, and if you're somebody who's interested in the historic aspect of it, there's some fantastic silver pieces out there. Last auction, particularly, I had two really beautiful coins. There was the 1927 Houses of Parliament Australian florin. That's one of the most beautiful coins I've ever seen in my life. It's so decadent. And then there was also the Panama quarter Balboa with the conquistador on it, so intricately detailed to it, and they're beautiful. So yes, it's a bit of a rabbit hole with the older stuff, especially with the older world silver, but glad to help you get a few interesting pieces into the collection. I
haven't seen them yet, so I hope they'll be good.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there will be. Any problems, you know, give me a shout. We'll sort it out for you.
Not a problem. I'm taking a mick a bit.
No worries. I'm a little bit susceptible to the modern weapons, you know, like the old swords and that kind of thing. Today, Mint have been doing some fantastic pieces, but so have Spectres and Mint of MK's brought out some really nice pieces as well. So I'm into my my modern collectible stuff too, but perhaps more the shape pieces than the actual coins and rounds. But some fantastic pieces there. They really are, mate. They really, really are. To say you've only been...
the reflections right on that.
Oh, it can be so difficult. Filming silver is literally it's the most reflective material on the planet, and you try and take a good photo with good lighting. You're like, no, I'll give up. Give up, you know. So, no, I understand what you're saying there. That's fantastic. You know, it's great to see you coming into to doing your own thing. What's your plans with the channel? Is it just going to be mostly unboxings and new pickups, or do you plan to do advice style videos or anything like that?
You know what? I have absolutely no idea.
Play it by ear.
That's what I said pretty much at the beginning of my video last week, was earlier this week actually. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to go with it. And there are plenty of other people who talk about this is a such and such, this many grams, it's this size by that much. And I don't want to do something like that. I don't have the patience to go and look up how many there are in circulation.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretty much take what I like, and then if I like it enough, I'm going to make a video out of it. And yeah, if anybody's interested, then they're more than welcome to come and have a look. And as I say, there's only one video up there so far. I hope to, well, I only get the stuff this week, but then in the coming weeks I'll bring out a couple. Yeah, the YouTube channel went from, I think I had 5 subs at the beginning of last week, and I don't know quite how I managed to get those. And now I think I'm on 38, something like that.
Good work.
Let's change in the meantime.
Guys, let's see how high we can get.
That was 365 who did that.
Well,
365 did that. I went
38.
from about 20 subs and I got about 18 in about an hour.
Yeah, so I saw his announcement, and that's fantastic. But guys, let's see what we can do. You know, 365's already given a bit of a dig out. Let's see if we can get any more subscribers by the end of the day. Let's have a look. You're on right now.
No pressure on me then.
No pressure on at all. No pressure on me right now, mate. I'm daft like this. Right, so 42 subscribers now. What we're saying, 60 by the end, and I'll do an extra special duck race. 3 bit silver.
Oh my word.
Get in there. Let's do it, guys. Come on. Crispy's a fantastic guy. Let's see those subs. If you get to 60 by the time we do the normal duck race, I'll do a second duck race just to say thank you. It's already a rollover duck race, and guess what I forgot to do today is get some stuff out for it. But luckily, because the last one wasn't claimed, that's going to be most of it. I mean, I'll add a few more extra coins for the rollover, and then we'll do another one if we can get to crispy to 60, guys. Like 𝗀𝗺 says, best of luck with it, mate. And I think me personally, and it's different, everyone's different, but me personally, I think you're doing it the right way. I think YouTube, you know, just have fun with it. That's the most important thing. You know, don't put too much pressure on yourself. We're up to 44 already, Robot says. This is what we like to see, guys. Come on, let's get it to 60 by the end.
Thanks, guys.
I'll find a nice little coin out. I'll tell you what, I might not even pick one out of what I've got already. I might go, when I go to the 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗺𝗺𝗃 tomorrow, I might pick something special up to say thank you, but I'll put it in Stackers Social, whatever it is. I might even just grab, I've got some stuff down there, so I might just grab something later today, but we'll see about that. But yeah, just a quick announcement on that one, guys. If you do have time, or you're in the area, do come and see us at the 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗺𝗃 tomorrow. I'm going to have the Sigma PNV investor with me, and if you're a member of Stackers Social, I'll be happy to test a few items for you. And it's a good chance to meet up and you know, and get in with the community and you know, have a coffee together. Look, this is what we like to see, guys. This is what we like to see. We've got some subs coming through. So 47, another 13, guys. That's all we need to get to the end. And I'll add some extra silver in for you all. How about that? But no, good luck with it, mate. And same as I say, I think, you know, just do what you find fun. Don't put pressure on yourself. You know, all people really want, I think, personally, is just to enjoy nice things, you know, and appreciate the stuff that that people share, you know, the nice pieces, etc. How many times have you watched someone's video and you thought, oh, that's beautiful, I've got to get one of them? Do you know what I mean?
The worst people to watch, I think, are 𝗬𝗎𝗔. They're the worst people to watch. Because I come over that. I've said it before. The 24 2-ounce B, which was in... Well, it was black and gold, basically, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
The big one, not the silver one.
Yeah,
was it rhodium? I know. Sorry.
Was it rhodium plated, rhodium and gold plated, or something?
I think it was. Yes.
Yeah. It was definitely black and gold.
You can't find them anymore.
No. So beautiful, so beautiful. I can remember when I did the interview with 𝗬𝗎𝗃 from Germany last year, and when we did it from there. They had a suite, not a room. They got a suite for themselves, and we had, you know, all their bits spread out on a table, and it was like, oh wow, absolutely fantastic. Still waiting for the 𝗂𝗚𝗺𝗺𝗃 they promised me, though. By the way, 𝗬𝗎𝗃.
You're waiting for them to go out of the room so you could just sort of take a couple of pieces while they weren't watching.
They promised me a 𝗂𝗚𝗺𝗺 when I did the interview. We said, oh, this is new 𝗂𝗚𝗺𝗺𝗃. You got one of those? Oh no, that's beautiful. That is. Oh, we'll get one sent out for you. Like, okay. Sure, it'll turn up any day.
What's a 𝗂𝗚𝗺𝗺?
Hey, sorry.
What is a 𝗂𝗚𝗺𝗺?
𝗂𝗚𝗺𝗺. Oh, okay. So I have to remember that. Not everybody knows Viking mythology off the back of the hand. The 𝗂𝗚𝗺𝗺 was the horn that Heimdall used to sound Ragnarok. Very important.
Oh yeah, I think you've touched on that before.
Yeah. It's the piece they did around February-ish last year, and it's got a horn on it, and they did a version with the horns gold gilded. Not sure if you've seen that.
Right.
But no, I've
not seen it, but I'll have to look it up.
Nice piece. It really is a nice piece. One of the reasons I like 𝗬𝗎𝗃 so much is they do a lot of Norse themed stuff. In fact, I think pretty much all the stuff, well, not the Maltese bee and all that, you know, the stuff they do in collaboration with other people, the stuff they do themselves, I'm struggling to think anything that's not Viking related. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They love...
This, I can't remember, but this is Leonidas back here. I've moved the camera now. Who made that? I can't
That's
remember.
Legendary Warriors.
Legendary Warriors.
Yeah, Leonidas. Yeah, Leonidas, isn't it? This is
That was a great
Sparta.
one. What I really liked about those is they've actually got... when you look at the back of it... Sorry, got a lamp on it. When you look at the back of it, the edging here, the round edging, it's got slashes through it.
Yeah.
It's got slashes through it like swords have been at it.
Like it's like...
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's those little details are what get me. You know, when we go to the time and effort and put little details like that into it, that really does get me. But they've got, I mean, 𝗬𝗎, I've always said it since I started my channel. They produce some of the best stuff out there. They really do. It's not the cheapest, don't get me wrong. It's high quality premium stuff, but it's beautiful, isn't it? It really is stunningly beautiful. That's beautiful, getting the shiny itch again. This is what we're talking about, birthplace. You know, the amount of times where you see something on someone else's channel and you think, oh, I need one of those. That is absolutely gorgeous. So, no, for sure. What's I'm going to ask you a question, right? And this isn't my question. This is a question from 𝗫𝗺. He's not here and he's not said this, but I just know that this is his favourite question. And it is, if you could have a, what do we call it, a supermarket sweep in any mint of your choice, which mint would it be? So if you've got 10 minutes with a trolley to run round and just grab whatever you want off the shelves, which mint would you choose?
Well, it's obviously going to have to be 𝗬𝗎. There was another one which I saw earlier and I've forgotten what it is now. It made such an impression on me. Yeah, 𝗬𝗎 just makes so many good things, and the usual first mint, the 𝗬𝗎, all the 𝗬𝗎 stuff. I would avoid certain things. I'm bored of some of the more generic ones, but I don't think it would necessarily be Royal Mint. I don't think so. They make some nice things, but not so much.
Look, for me, the Royal Mint, and I don't want to just be on the Royal Mint all the time. They do make some nice bits. They do. They really do. I think one of the Royal Mint's biggest problems is they're not maybe keeping up with the times. They're not really maybe looking at the bullion market right now, seeing what's going off in the world in other places like 𝗬𝗎, like the Scottsdale Mint, like Agoro through 𝗬𝗎, etc., etc. And I think they're maybe sticking to their old guns a little bit too much with the kind of designs and the kind of things they're producing. I think they do too much in a proof. I think, if it was down to me, and people are different, but if it were down to me and you had the option of getting something in silver proof and getting something in silver bullion, I'd just always go for the bullion version to save the cash on it. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. I've got actually one question for you.
Okay.
Well, I've got a couple of questions for you actually, but I'll start with that one. The Britannias. Have you followed or got the whole set of Britannias from when they?
Not the whole set. So I'm working on the date run of Britannias as it goes. I've got some beautiful versions of it, but no, I've not got the full set. There's still a fair few dates I've got left to get.
Okay, and why do you think they started standardizing the design from 2012? For the silver Britannias, anyway. I don't know what they did with the golds. And I don't know whether you're familiar with it, but what happened with the 2011 one? Because it just looks like a total mess. It's the one with the flag across, kind of the wavy, flaggy bit.
It's one of my favourites.
Really?
Yeah, with the Union flag in the background. Yeah, it's very simple though. It's a very simple design. But I personally like it, but I understand what you're saying about it, and I can get how people would look at it and think
chaotic to me.
Yeah, no, I get that. To be honest with you, with the standardisation, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm I don't know for sure, but I would assume it would be down to the fact that it costs a lot of money to put the designs in that Royal Mint do, and it's having a standardised design will save them a lot of money from a design point of view. It's also, not going all the way back to 2012, because obviously they went all on the coins from 2012. But if you look at the Britannia right now, the one thing I will always say for the Royal Mint and in the Royal Mint's defence is they produce the most secure sovereign bullion coin on the market. I don't think there's any other standard bullion coins that have got the same level of security features in there. and that are as difficult to counterfeit as the Britannia, which is one fantastic thing about the Britannias. But I would like to see a little bit of a variation on the designs. That's one thing. I think it would be good business for the Royal Mint. I think it would make them more desirable, more collectible. So I'd be really up for seeing different designs like you used to do. You know, my favourite design for the Britannia is the original. It's the original chariot design. They did it in 1997 and they redid it in 1999. And I personally got the 99 one, but I haven't got the 97 one yet. And that design is truly, truly beautiful. It really is. So I would be really up to see a little bit of variation in the design of the Britannias personally.
Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, I think my favourite one, I think, was a 2008 or 2009.
Yeah.
When I was looking through them. I haven't got any of them.
Okay.
And but I think that they could do a little bit something slightly more exciting, because you look at the Krugerrands and you look at the Philharmonics and you look at the Kangaroos and you think, well, yeah, I could stack those, I guess.
I'm
but it's not interesting. Fan. So yes, I started doing it. Yeah.
Fair play. I'm
generic
actually,
and always the same. Just a date that changes.
I will be honest with you personally. I'm actually a fan of the Britannia design. I really do like the fan of it. But I think that's going back to the fact that I'm a real big fan of the standard Britannia florins that were produced under the reign of King Edward VII, and I think it kind of falls back from that. But these kind of things are subjective, and just because I like a design doesn't mean everyone's going to like it, does it? But no, I know it's VB in the chat, and hello to everyone who's joined us in the chat. He said something like, at least just changing the design of the radial background to give it something a little bit different, and I think that would be a good idea. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a whole renewal of it. Just change it in slight ways a little bit. Which is you mentioned a few there, but which is your favourite standard bullion coin from around the world?
One of the favourites I've picked up, I think, is probably the 𝗀𝗶𝗃, which is in the back over here.
I don't class that. I'm going to be honest. Unfortunately, I don't class that because the Australian standard bullion would be the kangaroo, and I know they've been doing the 𝗀𝗃𝗃s for 35 years.
Pure bullion.
Yeah. So the 𝗀𝗃𝗃, it's almost, because we have done one now every year for 35 years. But I'd kind of disallow that and then say, if you're going with Australia, it's got to be the kangaroo. Because the 𝗀𝗃𝗃s, they change design every single year, don't they? That's the great thing about that.
Yes. So yes, from that point of view, I would have to say the Britannia as well, because as I say, the Krugerrand, I don't like the matte finish on it, but it makes it slightly different. Honestly, eagles, is that an eagle? I think that's an eagle, isn't it?
Yes, that's the American Sea Eagle. That is how it looks. Things, a lot of glare. Yes, definitely. That's the Walking Liberty, as designed by Alexander Adolf Weinman.
Walking Liberty.
Yeah, that comes from that was taken from the old US $half from around the 40s to the 50s.
We got Krugerrands. What else we got back here? Oops, that's demonic.
Look how intrigued I'm. What do you say? That's demonic. Do you want to see a demonic coin?
Demonic.
Oh, does everyone want to see a quite demonic coin? Because I've got one here. I've got a new pickup. Do you want to see it? Shall I share it?
I'm not going to show generic stuff. Yeah, go, show us.
Let's do it. So this has come from 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫, a great guy, fantastic member of the community. He reached out to me and said, I don't know if this is your kind of thing, but I'm looking to sell it if you're interested, and unfortunately I have a problem. And I was like, I like that. I'll have that off you. So I've got this to open, and then I've also got something that's been sent across. Was it by you? Is it you that sent it me? Was it that sent it me? Oh, it was Electric. Sorry, Electric Bloke. I do apologise, Electric Bloke. So I've got that to open up as well. It came over a week ago, but I didn't do the live stream last week.
I haven't sent you anything yet. I'll be sending you something during the week, I think.
What's that, sorry?
I haven't sent you anything yet. I will be sending you something during the week.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much, buddy. I just I got the name mixed up is all. Seems a large package for what it is. Well, Shine, all I'm going to say, Shine, is if this is just packaging, I'm going to be very disappointed. Somebody's looking forward to Easter. Somebody. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'll bring you back in a second, mate. 1 second, guys. My cable's gone funny on me. Thingy. Or maybe it didn't. I just pressed the wrong button. There we go. So there we go. All right, fantastic. So we've got. Hello. What's going off now?
I'm here.
Yeah, it's just. There we go.
Pushing on the wrong buttons again.
Here we go. No, it's my phone just wasn't doing anything. So I've got a note here. It says, "Hi 𝗕𝘂. Hope you're enjoying the coin. There's a few poker chips for your stack charts and some coin flips for you." That's very kind of you, shiny mate. So I'm assuming there's no actual Easter chocolate in here. Well, at least there's some shiny. Is it bad that I'm more disappointed when no chocolate than the shiny? I don't know. Right, so one of the poker chips is going to go, of course, in tonight's bundle, guys. Which we'll sort out later. I'll probably do a photo like I did last time in Stack Chat Interact. Here we go. Right, so one of shiny silvers poker chips right there, guys. Shiny, am I all right? I assume I'm okay to keep one of these for my collection. If not, there's another 3 there, so there'll be some in the next couple of giveaways for sure. I ate the chocolate. Ah, Shiny! I want the chocolate. No, to be fair, it's a good thing, mate. I'm trying to be better behaved. I'm putting so much weight on. It's terrible. It is terrible. So, guys, I promised you a demonic coin, and I think you'll agree. It's a little demonic, isn't it? 𝗬𝗏𝗃 Apocalypse. Speaking of favourite standard bullion coins, this is actually one of mine, or it's based on one of mine, and that is the Libertad. But Winged Victory, right there, has been given a little bit of a makeover. I don't think she looks quite as good on this one as she does normally. And on the back, you've got the colorized Mexican national emblems right there, with the current one in the centre, and then the ones around the side. If anyone didn't know, they're the previous national emblems, and they go round, if I remember, in a counterclockwise fashion, if I remember on that one. But a beautiful piece. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. So this one is Country Mexico. 2024 silver 999 1 ounce. Finish is platinum and colours. There you go. There you go. So it's shiny. Thank you so much for that. We'll put that. Let's put that in the back for today. Just there. There we go. Absolutely stunning piece, and you can see what I mean about that being a little bit demonic, can't you? You there, buddy?
Are you talking to me? Sorry.
Yes. Yes. Sorry,
I was just totally into watching what you're at.
No trouble. But yeah, slightly demonic, wouldn't you say, that one? So I've always been into zombies and zombie apocalypse, and the Day of the Dead. What do we call it? The unholy trilogy: Night, Day, and Dawn of the Dead. Some fantastic films there.
Or Shaun of the Dead, even if you want to get
even better. Yeah, I thought Shaun of the Dead was a fantastic film. I'm sorry, I really did. Shaun of the Dead was so much better than Hot Fuzz, and I think everyone has got to agree with that. I still say it now. Anytime I cut myself at work, which is quite regularly, Exhibit A. Every time I cut myself at work, still to this day, I just say to myself, "Oh, you got red on you." Got red on you. Fantastic film, it really was.
I liked all three of the Cornetto films. Yeah.
Of the Cornetto, yeah, it wasn't it? Cornetto. So it was World's End, Hot Fuzz, and Shaun of the Dead.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them, just because they had a Cornetto featured in them at some point.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he goes because that's what he goes to the shop for at the beginning of Dawn of the Dead, isn't it? He goes and gets his cornetto and he's eating it on the way back while there's zombies all over him. That would be me, though. That would be me in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. I'd just be walking around, like, completely zoned out, like. Oh, John Clayton's got a kilo of shillings this week. Not opened the package yet to see what's in there. Well, good luck to you there, mate. I hope there's plenty of silvers in there. Fantastic. Guys, if you do have any questions for myself or Crispy, I'll pop them in the chat. I'll try and keep an eye out for them a little bit more now. Went over more movie posters, colours of Cornettos. Possibly. World's End was quite blue. That's quite Cornetto-y colour. I don't know, maybe VB. I'd have to look into that. You ever heard that?
I've not seen any of the films for a long time. I started watching Hot Fuzz one night and fell asleep.
Yeah, fair enough. I think, to me personally, it goes Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World's End. I thought World's End was quite good. I don't know. For me, it wasn't quite as good as the other two.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? How would you put them?
It would probably be about the same. I quite enjoy Hot Fuzz a little bit more. I'd probably put that in second after Shaun of the Dead, I think.
Yeah, same then. Yeah. I agree. I think that's right. The right order for them. To be fair, World's End. I'm not going to say it was a bad movie. I just don't think it was quite as good as the other two. Certainly not as good as Shaun of the Dead. I think Shaun of the Dead, they just got all of the best of British comedians at the time in it, didn't they? And we had some really good serious actors, like the stepdad. He's a proper serious actor, isn't he? He's done some really big roles.
Who was the stepdad in that?
He had the Jaguar, and he was really, really anal about the Jaguar, and he turns into a zombie in the back of it. When he goes,
I should have to look that up.
Yeah, he goes and picks his mum up, and it's his mum's fella, and it's like, oh, she got a bit bitey.
Well, they're brilliant writers.
What's his name? I'll let you know. 1 second. They are fantastic writers, aren't they?
He's not very high up on IMDb, that's for sure.
Is it Bill Nighy? Let's have a look.
That would make sense, yes.
I think it's Bill Nighy. Is the actor's name?
Bill Nighy.
Yes,
anyway.
Bill Nighy. Yeah, and real
serious
actor.
It was some sort of spy movie not so long ago. It was really good in that.
I can't. Yeah. Was that Living? Was it? I'm not sure. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'm not the best with.
We've gone slightly off subject here.
Yeah, no, we always do on a Saturday. Don't you worry about that. That's always good. I haven't seen any of them. Not a film kind of guy. Well, if I could recommend only one of them to you, Ian, it would be Shaun of the Dead for sure. Take up loads of space and not seen it in books. What's that about? So I'm keeping an eye on for questions in the chat. Never heard of the movies they're talking about. Robot, watch Shaun of the Dead. Just you don't have to watch Hot Fuzz, you don't have to watch World's End, but you have to watch Shaun of the Dead. It's brilliant, it really is. It's so funny, Nessie, isn't it? Just it really, really is. So you said you had a couple of questions for me. Did you have a couple more?
Yeah, it's more of a trivia question. It may be a good thing to chat about.
Yeah, go on.
The pound coin, the lonely pound coin.
Okay.
I don't know how to phrase the question actually. How many times does the date show up on a standard pound coin?
How many times does the date show up on a standard pound coin?
Yeah.
I would what the latest
Well,
design.
the one I was looking at was a 2017 and a 19. It goes along the ways. It's along the same vein as your question about securities. The Royal Mint doing good security features.
Have you got micro? Has it got micro in it or something? So look, let's have a look, guys. Let's see what it means, because we don't look at our change enough, do we? The amount of times we used to say people used to say, yeah. Let's have a look. I would, because obviously my answer. My answer would have been.
Don't worry about my camera. I'm just fiddling.
No, that's cool.
Your answer can be 1.
It would have been 1. Yeah. I can only see it once.
Well, that's totally the wrong answer.
Oh, I didn't know they had a lenticular feature on the pound coin. That's fantastic.
Hang on a second.
What am I looking at here?
Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, there you go, look.
And how many sides are there to these coins?
Is it 8?
There are 12 sides.
Is it 12? 1, 2,
So there's 1 per side.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 12.
And then there's 1 on the other side, which means 13.
13.
Just something interesting I found out with my micro camera.
Super cool.
Based on that information,
Yeah.
how many times does it say £1 on the same coin?
13.
No. You would think so, wouldn't you? Why is this
No,
not coming up?
my eyes are bad. Yeah, £1. Doesn't it say it every side?
£1. It says it twice every side. So it actually says it 25 times.
Okay.
Because there are 2 burbit. There you go.
Yes, it does.
Not a lot of people know that.
I certainly didn't. Yeah, it's not lying to you. Here we go. This is what we're talking about security features.
As well.
There you go. No, thank you very much. That's a fantastic question. Plus the lenticular
It's an interesting
one.
bit of trivia.
Oh yeah, so 26, because the lenticular.
What's the lenticular one?
The
Is that on the edge?
lenticular.
Is one on the edge as well?
No, lenticular's under Queen Lizzie. It's like the holographic kind of thing.
Yeah, so there are 12 edges.
Yeah,
For
it's
the
not.
dates, there are 12 edges plus the lenticular.
Yeah,
That's a new word I've learned.
which is that just there. Look, and it changes
Yeah.
whenever you look at it. So you've got the lenticular feature, and you've got 2 on every side.
Oh, right. Yeah. Damn. So I've been gazumped on my own piece of information.
Oh, well, no, not at all, because you've just. I think most of us would not have known that. No, I think you've just blown a lot of our minds right there. A lot of our minds. I've just seen a question come through from 𝗖cie 𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿. You say you're collectibles type of guy. Is there any particular piece you would like to get that you haven't managed to get your hands on yet? Yes. Now, this was a question I was going to ask as well. Is there anything that you've got your little sights trained on right now?
There was one. Where have I put it now? I had a look at it earlier. I think it's probably in my photos.
Right.
In fact, but I don't think so. It's I think it's a Nui lion.
Okay. The line of
I've lost it. But it's not this year's. It's actually last year's. I found it really quite powerful as far as images are concerned.
I think I've got one of the. I think I've got the line of 𝗬𝗫 or something. Line of 𝗬𝗫 through the New Zealand lines. Beautiful coin that one is. Might be a different design to one you're talking about, but they're fantastic coins. Coming down with a migraine song. You take care of yourself, Raspberry. Thanks for popping in. I hope this heat does cause headaches, doesn't it? It really does. To be honest with you, I don't think we're going to be going much longer anyway, guys, because we've got the duck race to do, and I've got to get to Yorkshire tomorrow. My handbrake went just before the live stream, by the way. That's why I was a little bit late. 12 more to go, guys. Do you not want your free silver? Come on, let me find you. Let's find you a nice coin. Let's find you something to tempt you with, and then maybe we might get a few more. You know, he's got his bag of silver out. What we got in here? Interesting foreign coin, guys. What do you reckon? Let's have a look. What we got in here? What about an 1959? I think that is. But it's an Iraqi 50 fils. How about that, guys? That's an Iraq 50 fils coin. That is right there. I can give that away, or we can look for something different if you want, guys. It's up to you guys. But let's get Crispy to 60 before the end of the show. See if we can do it. At least 50. Come on, let's get him to at least 50. He's only 2 away from that, so that would be fantastic. Yeah.
As it happens, one of the first coins which I really liked was an Iraqi one as well.
Was it?
It was just a man's head with some script around the outside. Yeah, that was one of the ones from the original album that I started back in the 80s with my dad.
Oh, nice.
So, and actually found out that was worth about £22 now, I think, something like that, with the amount of silver that was in it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised for sure. So yeah, come on, guys, get over and give Crispy a shove, because it would mean a lot to us. All right, not Bill Nye. I need your link again. Here we go. What's the least favourite coin you own? That's from Robot Toaster.
Robot Toaster, thanks. The least. I'm going to have to say it's probably going to be the Philharmonics.
Okay.
I sort of pick them up and think, yeah, right, and I just put them aside.
I used to really like the Philharmonic, but I've gone off it so much. I think one of the things that really 53 guys, thank you so much. Just 7 more, and I'll do the second duck race. I think one of the things that really puts me off the Philharmonic is the plain edge. Really don't like the plain edge on it. And
the fact that it's smooth.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like a coin to me if it hasn't got a reeded edge or a bit of an inscription or a raised edge lettering or something like that. You know, I really like the pipe organ side, and I'm 50-50 on the instrument side. But I agree, it's probably quite low down on my list of standard bullion coins. My personal least favourite is the Australian kangaroo. I'm really not a fan of that coin at all. What's your thoughts of that one? Used to be good.
Well, my first thought is on the Philharmonic. You said it was an organ. I always just presumed it was a building.
Yes, everyone did.
It is, in fact, yeah.
It looks like some kind of Colosseum or something, doesn't it? Or Roman bank or something like that. And I used to think exactly the same things, but it's pipe organ. But I'm rummaging through here because I think, as luck would have it, I've got one in here. Oh no, what's this? This looks like it. Right, so the kangaroo, the new kangaroo, not a huge fan. But then you go and take this, and this is, why can't I see the date on it? 1993. So it's old. Don't get me wrong, guys, it is old. But if I can just, there we go. That is so much nicer than the modern kangaroo with all that radial nonsense in the background. What do you think, buddy? Can you see that on your screen?
I can see that, and I'm just looking at a 2023 at the same time. Yeah, the radials
makes it busy.
I've had a problem. I've had a problem over the winter that some of my coins have toned dramatically.
Right.
And I think that where they were stored was not a good place. I know I have them in zip bags with a whole bunch of silica gel thrown in as well. But some of them, and I must say, some of them, especially the Britannias, are now two-tone. And they seem to have a radius around them. And, oh dear, my justice has gone as well.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Gibraltar Justice to 2024.
Sorry, mate. Nerd, yes. Ian's going tomorrow. I've already spoke to him. Are you coming tomorrow, Nerd? Let me know, mate. It'd be good to catch up if you are coming. But yeah, no, Jamie. Don't get me wrong, mate. I'm not just dunking on the kangaroo, because I think the older designs. I think, they do so well if they just went back to something more like this. I think that's classy. I think it's beautiful. I love the way the mirrored finish pops against the frosted finish. So, yeah, I think, as much as I don't like the modern ones, the new ones with all that, for me, they're just too busy. I look at it and there's too much going off on the coin, and it just kind of puts me off them a little bit. But those older dates, there's some really, really not much better designs that I much prefer out there with those. There really is. But good old James.
That's presumably security features, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, you could say. Yeah, the radials probably could say it was. I don't know if it is a security feature or just a design feature. Obviously, anything like that would make it harder to count fix. So you could consider it as a security feature, but I don't know if that's what it was intended for, if they were just going for a nicer design. Question here from Robot. Since you work in video, are you using a professional camera for your YouTube? Good question.
Not yet. Company equipment stays in the company for the most part.
What can I ask? Can I ask what camera do you use?
For the most part, I would be using a Sony Alpha 7 IV.
Okay.
A couple of those.
Is that like a compact all-in-one, is it? Or is that a DSLR?
No. It's a DSLR.
Okay.
It's a mirrorless camera. It's pretty much the standard.
I believe so, Jamie. Yeah. Sorry. Jamie's asking if they're RAM designs. No, sorry, I was just answering Jamie in the chat there. Okay, no, that's fine. And what with your experience?
It's a standard for a lower end camera. So
yeah, it'd be a bit.
We start getting to 6K cameras.
Yeah. It's me personally. I use a Nikon. It's quite an old Nikon, but it still does the job for what I need it. What would you, as somebody who works in video, and there's other people out there, and they're thinking about getting into YouTube, what would your recommendation be as somebody who works in the field for people if they were looking to start their own channel?
If somebody's trying to get into tree surgery, which is the best chainsaw?
𝗺𝗺𝗃 545 Lancia.
For cutting your hedge, yeah, you would use that, wouldn't you?
Well, not for the hedge.
It really depends. Yeah, but it really depends on what you want to use.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know the point.
I used to follow a guy called Casey Neistat, who is a big New York YouTuber. Okay. And he basically said, which I think what I will say, what you've got is the best camera you need, because it's really not necessarily about the quality of the camera to start with. Anyway, you can be using anything from your iPhone to what I've got here, which is actually a bit of a junk. It's a 4K camera, but it's an old Handycam basically.
Okay, yeah.
Which I've got
one of those that I use.
I've got an HDMI running into.
Yeah. Yeah, my old Handycam, I still use it because it's got really good IR function on it, and it wasn't particularly expensive, so it's really good for the IR. But if I'm not shooting literally in pitch blackness, then it stays in the tub. I would say nowadays, I think most people, you're all right with just using your phone, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. And there are little apps you can get to plug your phone into your computer. As I say, I've got an HDMI cable coming out of this camera. I don't know whether it's a bit fuzzy at my end, so I can't really see the quality of what other people are seeing.
It's good for live.
My top light is a bit strong. So.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is,
it goes through a little key which goes into the computer to turn it basically into a webcam.
Right. Okay. So is that a capture cable, or is it? something different?
It's an HDMI which goes into something called an Elgato Cam Link.
Yeah.
So it's basically a dongle, and the HDMI goes
yeah.
one end, USB-C comes out the other into the computer.
Yeah, so it's
And
capture
then,
capture dongle rather than for full lead. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is just very cheap, very simple. That's the micro camera that I was showing earlier.
Okay.
It's an HD, just off Amazon. Comes on a little stand. Stick it on, focus it, and yeah, for the close-ups.
Yeah, I've been thinking of getting one of those myself as well. You might have to shoot me a link across. That looks quite good. I've been looking at ones that are more of a base, you know, and you put it on there. But really, I've always thought about getting one of those micro cameras. I'm actually base for it if you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. It just sits on one of those. It's a bit fiddly because obviously it's so close up that when you start moving around with it, it flips all over the place, and you've got to do manual focus and things like that. Yeah. So, which is an advantage, is that you can really get the focus on the point that you want it to be on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if it's only do some smaller, more compact type cameras, which are pretty good. I think it's called an ZX10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Something along those lines, which is a pretty good one. Really depends what your spending limits are.
It does.
Yes,
and
you can just get a. And you can get a $10 app or something like that, and just plug it into. I don't know whether they're free ones, and then just plug your phone into it, and that'll do it as well. But I mean, I don't like having all of these things on your phone, because otherwise you end up having to use your phone all the time just to make your cameras work, which is annoying.
Yeah, I with the pixels, I use a Google Pixel, and I really like the way they work, and I'm kind of cemented in with them now. I used to be a Galaxy guy, but now it's about the pixels. And the good thing about this is it's an inbuilt setting on the phone. So when I put my cable in, I go into the settings and webcam. It's got a literal webcam setting in there, and it keeps really good quality. But Sam Looms has said in the chat, some of the apps, you can lose a bit of quality. Now, I've used one called Irian Cam. That's a wireless one, though. That means you can use it without the wires, and that certainly does lose a little bit of quality there. But no, your quality it's never as good as it could be when it's live. You always lose a little bit of quality when you're live streaming, but no, that looks absolutely fine. I think the most important thing you've said is it's budget, isn't it, really? And I think most people out there, the phone you've got has probably got a really good camera in it anyway. You know, these days you've got 4K, 60 frames per second. If you're filming a YouTube video, most of the time that's all you need. I've got I use my DJI, what's it called? DJI begins with an O. What's it called? Osmo. I've got the Osmo Pocket 3.
Yeah.
Really good camera, but I prefer to use my phone when I'm filming the videos. I just get on with it a little bit easier, and it's got a really nice, the whole thing is the viewfinder for it, so I can really easily see what I'm seeing on camera. If I'm filming 4K on the DJI, it doesn't even show you on the camera. On the live feed, you've got to use the app on the phone for the live feed. And I still the last video I filmed, the video I've just filmed, I use the phone because I just prefer it a little bit better. And when I find when it's when you've got it on a tripod and it's not moving about, you can get some really good footage on phones these days. Best camera is Northeast cones. That's something I've heard as well. You know, the best camera you can use is the camera you've got, and there's definitely a lot of truth to that.
Exactly.
The point I'm trying to make is, if you are looking to start a YouTube channel, don't think you have to go out and spend hundreds or thousands of pounds on good cameras. You know, if you've got a decent modern phone, from the last few years with a decent camera on it, then that's all you need to get starting on. You know, it's there's some really.
Absolutely, you don't need to go out and start spending stuff on lights and stuff like that. Yeah. Most of the stuff I've got here, I've got a top light, which is a panel light. Yeah. Which was a cast off from the company because it was not powerful enough. This camera here is a cast off as well, and I've got a little light lighting everything up. Or where is it?
Okay.
There you go.
Is that one of the Andoas?
Little one of these. It's a newer, actually, which is about
Newer.
pretty much the same.
Love newer. I've been buying their stuff for a long time since they were new and they were so cheap, but they're more of an established company now, newer, aren't they?
Yes. Only even the microphone. I've got a boom microphone here, but it's literally, it was one that I bought for doing conference calls during COVID, and I think I spent probably about 25 quid on that as well, including the arm. So I don't know how the sound's coming across, but I don't think it's too bad.
Brilliant. You know, the sound is great. There's no trouble with sound. It's quite rich quality. You know, it's a decent microphone. Yeah, it's like Northeast just said. All his stuff or all their stuff is done on their Samsung A17, and that's fine, guys. But honestly, my videos are still filmed with my phone. I've got my DSLR there. I've got my Osmo DJI-3. I don't use them. I use my phone. It's other things.
I used to go on holiday with the suitcases and then a camera bag and then a computer and spend all my evenings transferring footage which I'd filmed during the day because I thought it'd be useful. And no, I don't even do that. I just take my phone with me. And what you can actually do is you can actually put your footage, if you've got good shots, you can actually put them on library sites and sell them on.
Yeah, no, I've looked at that before in the past, doing stock photos and things like that, just going around and take a load of photos, put it up and see if anyone does it. Yeah, that's something I did look into in the past. Unfortunately, my photos were never good enough quality. You'd always reject them and say, no, don't want that, thank you. But a lot of fun. I do like a bit of photography, going out and just, taking a few photos here and there.
Yeah, sometimes you can come across a really unique picture, but unfortunately now with Mr. Claude turning up and ChatGPT, it's all going a little bit sideways because we've even found it now. Is in our work, the AI is coming up so quickly now.
Yeah, it's just
in some cases we don't even need to go out and film something because we can just write it into a computer and it churn something out in 5 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
Which just looks exactly what it should have looked.
I've got to ask you a question, 𝗬𝗂𝗧. I've got to ask you a question, and don't take this the wrong way, but are you actually 𝗵𝗷𝗶𝗃 in disguise?
Absolutely not, no.
Everybody else in the chat, does he not sound like your voice just is so similar to 𝗵𝗷𝗶𝗃's?
Really?
I think so.
He knows an awful lot more than I do. I can tell you that for a start.
Is it just me, guys? Let me know in the chat. Does anyone else think 𝗬𝗂𝗧 sounds quite a lot like BYB?
Are these backyard's hands?
They could be. Check his fingers, says Shiny.
I swear to you, I'm definitely... Fingernails. He's got manicured fingernails. Mine aren't.
Yeah, mine are bad. Hey, Bo, how are you doing? BBA says, I'm half empty to just give support and not me. Oh, BBA, don't ever. I love BBA's videos. A lot of us would be good if you ever stopped BBA. No bruised fingers.
I've got a shout out to, I think, was it BBA or was it Villonius? He pushed me forward at the beginning of the week as well.
Good stuff.
Bounty.
Yeah, Electric Bloke. I've got your package. We're going to open that in a second, buddy. But he says he's getting BYB vibes. Could be an AI filter replacing his. It could be. It could be a deep fake on the hands, guys. I think BYB.
I'm not real.
Hey, no, you're real. You're just BYB in disguise, trying to get 100,000 subs twice. Great voice. Great voice for you.
Channel.
Exactly. Is it? There you go. All the gossip here first, guys. But fantastic voice for you too, though. You're going to do very well. I can already tell. Completely different voice to BYB.
How many times did I sit there watching you posting your link, saying, "Does anyone want to come join?" And I was thinking, well, I could, but no, I'm not going to. Yeah, I actually. You know what? Twice I set this up. I set all of this up. And then you said, right, we're going to close it off there. And I thought,
gutted.
I didn't have the guts to do it. And I'm really happy that I have joined you tonight because it's been pretty fun.
Yeah. No, Robot, I would literally just check myself. We're at 55 now, guys. We only need 5 more and I'll do 2 duck races tonight. with some fantastic silver coins in them. So a bit of a mixed response. Electric Bloke's hearing what I'm hearing. This saying his vibes there. I think it was Shiny says complete. I don't think it's completely different voices. I think you've got quite a similar. Here we go. What's that? 55 is it? Yeah, 55. There we go, guys. Another 5, another 5, and we'll do a special duck race for you.
Yeah, but how many views have I got? That's the question. On that, 130.
138. It's not bad. That's better than I do. On 138, I can see. It might
just above 129.
It might be.
I had somebody. Sorry.
What I was going to say is, what you might find is when you look on the video on your channel, it might have a different number to the number that's in your YouTube studio. It takes a little bit of time for one of those to catch up, so we might be a little bit different. Sean says in 𝗧 social BBA. What's that BBA? I'm not sure what that is. Do you mean his link? His link, yeah, BBA. Get it shared, mate. Get it shared. Franny's subbed. Is that taking us to 56? Yes. Thank you, Franny. I tried to sub twice. Don't try and sub twice. It'll unsub you. Just do it one time. Oh, in fact, let me see. I know a guy called 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃.
Have you subbed?
I've subbed. I subbed today, actually, just before we went live. I'm so ashamed I wasn't already subbed. But I know a guy called 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃, and he's not subbed to you yet. So, see if I can help you guys get a bit shiny, a little bit quicker. Here we go. Crispy, shiny things.
I could go in with my work account and all sorts of stuff. And
I've just put. It makes me laugh. And this is on a different account. This isn't my account. I've just put crispy shiny things, and the first video it gives me is this live stream right now. It's like, no, I want his actual channel. Here you go. Subscribe from my second channel. That should give us at least 57 now, guys. We're at 59. 59, guys. Just one more, and you'll get 2 duck races. I'll give you an extra special duck race just to say thank you. Just sub.
We'll see whether I'm back down to 42 tomorrow morning.
Oh, it happens sometimes. Don't let it bother you when it does, because it does sometimes happen. There's been times I've hit milestones and I've done a giveaway for it, and then I woke up next morning and I'm 5 under. I'm like, oh. So what's that about? I actually agree. Jamie quite likes it. 𝗕𝗺's brilliant. 𝗕𝗺's fantastic. He deserves so many more subscribers than that guy gets. 𝗕𝗺 does, because he's got a beautiful stack. He does fantastic videos, and he's a really nice guy. 𝗕𝗺 is, for sure. Come on, guys, one more. We're not moving on till we get that. We're like, yes, guys. It's been so long since I got to do this. Crispy, you might want to just mute me for a second.
Oh dear. I know what's going to happen now.
Nessie, this is for you. This is for you. And everybody else in the community who's just helped us get Crispy Shiny Things to 61 subscribers. I've just got this to say to you all. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. Hey, Bo knew it. Close your ears off. Oh, I love it. Right, let me.
One unified voice. We all say, "Oh dear." But it wouldn't be the same if we didn't ever sing a song at some point during the evening.
No,
it's
exactly.
It's part of the fallback.
It's part of the fun. We don't take things too seriously around here. Here we go. Right, let me do a little bit of something in the background and get these duck races set up. So the normal duck race is going to be normal rules, guys. Everyone who's on my members list will get entered automatically from being on the members list, and then everybody else who's in the chat as well. I'll give you an opportunity to let me know. You should hear him on a Monday night. Oh, you shouldn't. Even worse on a Monday. Here we go.
I have heard him.
Yes, yeah, Crispy has. Yeah, I've tried to be a bit better the last couple. I try and stop myself. It's not. I don't mean to do it. I'm just one of those people that I just sing. I can't sing, but I do.
There's some really good tunes going on while you're doing it.
Yeah, the music in the background's good. My singing's bad. Here we go. Let's have a look. Downloads. Members list. So what we'll do first, to say thank you, I'll do, we'll do yours. The one to say thank you for getting you to 60. I mute on Monday, says Nessie. Nessie, you're the only person I sing for. You tell them, Nessie. To be honest, Nessie, right? As soon as I come off live, she's messaging me saying, oh, send me a voice note where you're singing to me. Come on, TSC. Send me another voice note where you're singing to me. It's all the time. She don't let it drop. And she comes here and pretends it never happens. If you're feeling it, you've got to let it loose with a song. That's right, Big Green. That is right, mate. Right, get logged in here. Right, guys, what I want you all to do is I want you all to put something in the chat. Just put Dork or interact with the chat right now, so I can pull you up on the list and get you entered in. Yeah, anything. Don't matter what you say. Just put anything. Dork, put Dork, whatever. It just it'll get you on the list, guys. That's all. I figured out you can actually. OBS allows you to pull off all the people that are active in the chat, which saves my life so much. Right, here we go. Anything, duck.
I find my OBS is too slow.
Sorry?
You'll have to teach me sometime how to use OBS because mine goes just really slow.
Yeah, okay, that might be. I had to buy a whole new PC just to run it, to be fair, so it could be that. Right, guys, here we go. Let me. I think you've had long enough now. Here we go. Let's have a look. I'll give you all. I will give you all a chance to shout out if you're not on the list. Let me just. Here we go. I've got to tidy it up. It comes like this. Stolen John 6 from the end of his name. Right, keep an eye out, guys. Let me know if you don't see your name come up. I've got to make sure I get rid of the members since. Nessie's been a member for 1 year. Check you out, Nessie. Robot Toast has been a member for 2 months. I appreciate it, brother. Sam Looms, new member. What a guy. Thank you. All these members will get double entries into the one later. Oh, Nessie, thank you so much. Stack Collector, he don't get to win nothing. He don't. Get him out of here. And she's been a member for a year. There we go. Right then, guys, you won't have long, guys. But if you are here and your name is not Too Legit to Quit, Barry.Wiggins, Big Green Stacker, Blistering Barnacle Adventures, Bo Collects, Electric Bloke, 4006, Franny, Glass Velo, Bullion, Ian Ritchie, Jamie Frost, John Clayton, Kane's Coins, Mighty Nosebleed, Nerd UK, Nessie's Nuggets, Northeast Coins, Queen Nest.
Queen Nessie?
Yeah, Nessie's Nuggets and Queen Nessie on the same list. The suspicious side of me comes up. Robot Toaster, Sam Loons, Sark Silver, Sacker, Shiny Silver, Silver Stacker, Stacker Dan, Stigma, and True Legends. If where am I? Well, Courtney, this is why I ask, because it might not ask everyone. But there you are, mate. You're on there, dude. Anyone else? Can't see my name. CY.
Didn't see whether I was on there either.
Well, sure, you need to be on there, Crispy.
But I haven't written anything in the chat tonight.
Yeah, that'd be why. You have to. It's when people are active in the chat, so it doesn't matter if you're watching. You have to. That's why I tell people to just put something in there. Don't.
I did right at the beginning. I did.
No, you have to do it. You have to do it when I say. You see, swap to Sub Crispy on my other account. Fair enough, Nessie. All right. No Burplex. I don't think you were in there, mate. No.
Thanks, Nessie.
Yeah, thanks, Nessie. I'm a member, says Jack Stacks. Yes, you are, Jax. Yes, you are, buddy. Are you in there? And this isn't the normal one. This is the one to say thank you to Crispy. So you won't get an extra entry just by being a member. So I'll put you in.
As I said, I was going to send you a few things this week. I'm also going to add in a couple of other little fun things, which I shall add in extras so that you can duck race them sometime.
Ah, very, very generous of you, mate. Thank you so much. I think I've actually won one of these races, lol, but never claimed it. I was new back then. Ages ago, Bo. I think you did ages ago. I'll put you a little parcel together. But I think, in fact, I think yours might actually be still being my little wooden thing I've got. It's got a.
You're too good.
There's a Churchill crown in there, and there's a little bar thing. Yeah, no, I think I've still got it. Let's have a look. 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃𝗲. Magsy, I don't think I saw you. Let's have a look. Nope, Magsy, let's get you in there. Right, you will get at least an Iraq 50 fils silver coin, but you will probably get something more than that because I'm going to Yorkshire Coin Fair tomorrow, and I'll keep an eye out for nice things. Was well over a year ago, that, Bo. Well over a year. But yeah, no, you're right. I do believe you're right. Right, guys, I'll redo the list again very quickly, and then you will have literal seconds to let me know. But we've got two legit: Barry.Wiggins, Green Green Stacker, Blistering Barnacles, Bo Collects, Electric Bloke, Franny, Glass Velo, Ian Ritchie, Jamie Frost, John Clayton, Kane's Coins, Mighty Nosebleed, Nerd, Nessie, Northeast Coins, Robot Toaster, Sam Loons, Sark, Silver Stacker, Shiny Silver, Silver Stacker, Stacker Dan, Stigma, True Legends, Coin Noob, CY, Crispy Shiny Things, Burplex, Jack Stacks, Ian Kirk, and Magsy. Now or forever. Yes, speak now or forever hold your peace. Bo, it was that long ago there was a BYB. Yes, there was a BYB TSC bar in it. That is how long ago it was. You missed a sniper, Ian. Yeah. Ian Atterbury. Is he here? Who are you, Ian? Say hello. Still 424BBA. Hi, Angela. Made it just in time. Angela, and who was the other one? Sniper, Mick, Shooty. There we go. Right, and guys, that's it. You've got another challenge. We'll do another duck race in a bit, but that's your chance for this one done. There's mint 1 odds error for sale with 24 mins left on it, and it's currently at 424. Oh, there you go then. If you're into error coins, guys, it's not my type of thing really. I've got so much on just doing the date ones. Yes, you are, yeah, Sniper Mick Shooty. Jamie sent me, Angela, Jamie's a great guy, he really is. Chris, hey, GSH. There you go. It's the one from Charles. Okay. Right then, guys. Crispy, this is to say thank you for you hitting 60. So what do you reckon, 60 seconds?
I think you need to go to bed soon, so I think that would probably be a good idea.
60 seconds for 60 subs? Why not? There we go. And we've got the shuffles to do, mate. How many shuffles do you want us to do?
3.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Right then, buddy. This is to say thank you to the community for getting Crispy to 60 subs tonight, guys. You've done an absolutely amazing effort out there. He's at 64 right now. So thank you so very much. But Crispy, if you can give me a countdown from 3, we'll get the race started.
Just to say thanks very much, everybody. It's been a bit wild, actually. Starting from nothing in a week to 60 plus subs. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go.
And they are off, and Pirate Duck's coming straight out of the block. Who's that? Kane's Coins. We've got GS8 to the bottom. Wiggy the Duck never won a race in his life. Come on, Wiggy. It's about time. 4006. Kane's Coins and GS8 in the lead right now. But with 45 seconds left on the timer, it can go anywhere, guys. It really, really can. Nessie's Nuggets is there. Big Green Stackers is there. Stigma is there. And yes, I left Nessie Nuggets and Queen Nessie in. I don't care. She's a legend. So good luck to you all. Here we go, guys. Nerd UK, GS8, Sam Balloons. Jack Stacks is in the lead right now as we come into the final 27 seconds of a race. Is he going to hold that lead, or will he fall back as we get a little closer to that finishing line? I'm due a win. I can feel it, says 𝗵𝗵𝗃. Good luck to you, 𝗵𝗵𝗃. Good luck. Glass Velo, Nerd UK, and it's looking strong right now. We are in that all-important final section of the race. Only 10 seconds left on the race. It's currently Nerd. Who's this shiny silver? He's a bit of a clown, but he's having a go at it. He's storming away, and so is Angela, but I think shiny silver has taken it. There you go, shiny. There you go, quack, quack. Angela, unlucky. You were very, very close there. Very close. But, Crispy, do you know what time it is?
Indeed.
Do you know what time? Tell me the time, Crispy. Tell me the time.
It's the same time as it is every week. It's time to shut that duck up.
Shut the duck.
The duck up.
Up. Oh, I missed it. I would like to time it at the same time. Yes, that's what I like to see, guys. Shut the duck up. Well done, Shiny. Well done, Shiny. Now, I won't be putting that down on the list because it's not an official duck race, but you've won the prize, and that will be coming to you very soon. I'll let you know tomorrow afternoon exactly what that's going to be, Shiny. What we're going to do now, if you don't mind, Crispy, is I'm going to open this fantastic package that's come from the electric bloke right there, and then once we've done that, we'll do the normal duck race. I think there's going to be a couple of bits in here that are going to go into that duck race as well as Shiny's poker chip. Oh, Ian Ritchie, by the way, mate, I'm sorry, I haven't forgot you. Your bar's right here. It'll be gone on its way to you in the next couple of days. I think there's still something in there, yeah. Oh, 50p's. Right, let's bring you back over to my camera very briefly, guys. We've got some foam there. I'd use that back in the day when I used to make stuff out of it, cosplay and all that. Thanks, Ian, mate. Thanks, Ian. It's literally right here. I just need to bang it in an envelope and get it out to you, mate. This right here, that is an 𝗬𝗵𝗁 £2 coin right there. That's a fantastic little piece there. Thank you very much, Electric Bloke. This right here, what's this? This looks interesting. Magna Britanniae. Oh, that's gorgeous. For Fortis Fidelis Virtus et Gloria. That's gorgeous. I don't know what the deal is on that Electric Bloke, mate, but I'd quite like that myself. So if that's for a giveaway, can I swap that for something else, please? Because I really, really like that. It's really nice. It's a George and the Dragon. You know what? You all know I love me George and me Dragons. We've got a Dictionary's 50p. I always call it the Dictionary's 50p. Or in fact, I used to call it the 50p. I always caught my eye on 50 pence right there. But that's a fantastic coin right there. And then we've got a US commemorative coin right here, one of the states. Which one's this? This is... oh, it's not one of his states, but it does look like a commemorative to me, that does. It was, what was his name? Paul Revere or something? Maybe, I don't know. And then there's a half crown here as well, which is a 1948. It's a second year of 𝗀. Beautiful old British coin right there. These ones are all going to go into this week's duck race, guys. The half crown, the £2 for 50p, and the Texas, etc. Oh, what's it? Oh, thank you, Electric. Thank you. I'll make sure it's a fair swap. But thank you very much for that. Guys, wait till you see what Electric Bloke sent across to me here. Look at that. Look at that. That's a rubber ducky piggy bank. How good is that? That's fantastic. I'm not sure you can see that, buddy.
And stick all your little bits of silver in there.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely love that, Electric, mate. Thank you so much, buddy. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so very, very much. Right, let me get the proper official duck race done. That was the unofficial thank you for helping 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. So let me get, first thing I need to do is put my list of members in there. And then we'll do the same thing. Stay on show, 𝗕𝗂𝗃, lovely. Yeah, I think it may well do. May well do. Oh, it's not. There we go. There you go. Fantastic. Look at it. It's gorgeous, that is. Right, I can do that now. We'll put you back on. But where are we? Why is this Excel not opening? There we go. Right, all my members. You all get one for being a member. And then where's the duck race? There we go. Let's go back over. So names, edit list. Right. Is there anybody here that's not on that list from the one we just did? Because it's going to be so much easier if I don't have to do that all over again and we just use the old dude. Electric, are you on there? I don't think you are you? No, we'll put Electric on. We'll go through the list again and I'll give you a little moment, guys. So if you're here with us and you're not on this list, give me a shout. Too Legit, Barry.Wiggins, Big Green, BBA, Bocolex, Electric Bloke. Oh, Electric Bloke was on there. Sorry, Electric. Electric Bloke, 406, Franny, Glassvello, Ian Ritchie, Jamie Frost, John Clayton, Kane's Coins, Mighty Nosebleed, Nerd UK, Nessie's Nuggets, Northeast Coins, Queen Nessie. Oh, you can't have two on this one, Nessie. Sorry. Well, you've already got two on this one. You can't have three. Robot Toaster, Sam Loons, Sark Silver, Shiny Silver, Silver Stacker, Stacker Dan, Stigma, True Legends, Coin Noob, CY, Crispy, Burplex, Jack Stacks, Ian, Magsy, Angela, Sniper 𝗵𝗁𝗃, and GSH. Almost Electric. Almost. Yeah. Can I have my name on it twice? You will, Benson. You will do, mate. You will do because you're here with us and you remember. So I'll put your name in there and you'll be in there again for being a member. Looks good to you. Almost Electric. Yeah, shiny clothes. Can you put me in twice as my other duck went the wrong way? Unfortunately not. I'm not Northeast Coins. Only for the members, that is. Right, it's a members privilege, that one. So we'll pop the members in there. So that's added. That's all the members. Everyone from, where was it? From Benson downwards.
My duck always goes the wrong way. It never gets through.
Mine. I don't even have a duck in the race, guys. And I never do. So no, good luck to all of you. But I think we've got to put us on 82. So we've got all the members in there and everyone here. And if you remember and you're here, you're in there twice. Good luck to you. Right then, buddy, what should we do on time on this one? Feel free to pick any number you like.
Yeah, that's a big question, huh?
Big question.
60. How many subs have we got? How many subs have we got? I mean, that's how many seconds.
Right, let's have a look.
Let's have a
What
quick
are we
check.
up to now? Where you gone? Where you gone? Why can't I find it? I must have closed it. Where's my history? Crispy shiny things. There we go. We are up to 64. 64.
64. There you go. Nice round number.
Do you ever get this? Never happened yet, mate. But I've only started doing it this way recently, where the members get two entries. So never know. 406. So 64, yeah. 64. There we go. And what we'll do is maybe it's not maybe, you never know. But what we'll do is we'll give the chat the opportunity to choose the shuffles. 4 shuffles. There you go, Barry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if you can give me the timer, mate, we will get this show on the road.
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
On your marks, 3, 2, 1, go.
Here they are. Rubber duckies, ready. Contestants, ready. On my first whistle, That's a blast pass, isn't it? What was his name? John something, wasn't it? Crispy, you're doing well there, mate.
No, peak too early. Peak too early
there. Thoughtful stacker, that's 𝗫𝗺𝗵𝗿, that's 𝗫𝗺𝗵𝗁𝗀𝗃, that is. Silver Spectre, great guy. Calc, another great guy. Resurgent, Self-Hoarding, it's all kicking off. Kane's Coins having another good go at it. Queen's Nest is up there. Crispy Shiny Things is having another go at it. Of course, Crispy being a member gets 2 ducks in for races. 4.006 is in the lead right now with coming into that final 20 seconds where it all goes crazy. Just send it to me, says BBA. I'm Bat Doc, says Courtney, because I'm Bat Doc. That's what we like to see, mate. Come on, Bat Doc, get to that front. Who's it going to be? Last 10 seconds. Crispy, you're going to win it. You're going to win it, Crispy. Come on, Crispy. Come on, Crispy. Come on. No. So close. So close. But
denied.
Foggy, very, very well done. I thought that was going to be you then, buddy. I genuinely thought you were going to take it then. But Foggy, Tim, mate, well done to you there. Yeah, no, absolutely. But it leaves us with only one question. It's been quite a while since I asked last time, so I don't suppose you got an update on what time it is. Come on, guys, say it together in the chat. It's time to shut.
Time to shut
the duck.
The duck up.
Yes. Yes, shut up, you. Here we go. Here we go. So duck race winners, 25th of the 4th. It happened literally 2 seconds ago. It was Foggy. Froggy, wasn't it? Was it Froggy or Foggy?
I saw Foggy Trades.
Is it I'll have to recheck that. Foggy.
Pretty sure it was foggy like Misty, not foggy like.
Yeah, not froggy as in ribbit.
Jumpy.
Yeah, cool.
No.
Foggy. So I get Foggy and Froggy, obviously very, very similar, aren't they? So yeah, that's got that one sorted. Right then, we need to do some grind coin questions because we've only done the free for coming in early. Have you got a? That pound one would have been fantastic for early, wouldn't it? But if you've got another trivia question, you can ask us a grind coin question.
Let me consult my little list of things. There was one, I think, but it's more of a trivia thing, and I'm not sure how true it is because Google told me what it was.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. I love the controversy.
Okay. The US imports its silver mainly from 2 countries. Which 2 countries? How about
I'm gonna send you a DM just so I can have fun. Did I get either one of them right?
Hang on a second, I'm going to have to check.
I wish I'd changed one of my answers now. There you go. Change my answer.
In your second answer, 1 out of 2.
1 out of 2. But only because I changed it.
Well, in the previous answer, it was 0.
Yeah. Okay.
According to my research, I may be wrong. It's one of those moot points people can fight on.
Who's the other one? But just respond on that message to me so I can see if anyone's won it in the chat. Might have been. Yeah. Okay. So we've had a winner. We have had a winner. It looks like pretty much immediately after you said it, Shiny Silver came through with Mexico and Canada.
Well, he would do. He knows those sort of things.
He knows.
So in fact, as I wrote in my little message, that U.S. eagles, American eagles, are in fact made out of the same stuffs as Libertads and Maples.
There's Libertads and Maples. Well, I mean, you could argue that Britannia's, 𝗀𝗶𝗃, kangaroo, they're all made out of the same stuff. It's just not sourced from the same place. It's all still. Sorry.
Well, you said you also mentioned China as well there.
Yes, yeah.
That was one of the other things that I looked up. How much of the world does China service when it comes to silver? And apparently, China also gets its silver from Peru, Mexico, Bolivia, Uzbekistan, Argentina, and Russia, and not necessarily from China itself.
Okay. Okay.
Because Mexico does 25% of world silver mining anyway.
I know down south. That's why I changed my. I originally guessed India and China, and I thought no, it's not going to be China. It's going to be Mexico. But India and Mexico was my guess. Same as what Nerd UK put in the chat. But yeah, South America. I know there's a lot of silver pulled out of there, and even the southern part of the US as well. I think there's a fair few silver mines down there as well. I'm not that quick a typer, Nessie. He did well there though, mate. Trying to use Google. No, he didn't have time to use Google on that one. He really didn't. I mean, he put it into. He generally put it in too quick. He must have known that one. Have you got any others? That's a good question. That was a good question. You got any others?
Well, I got a second one. Same vein.
Go on, do my job for me. Makes
How about the UK?
Easy. All right. How
about the UK?
Where do we get
most of its metals from? Is silver from? Sorry, silver.
Yeah. Where do we get our silver from?
According to Google, so the quicker you are, the less chance it is that you just Googled it yourself.
I want to know. I'd probably go with one of his. The answer I didn't change. I'd probably keep that, and I'd probably say the same things. To be fair.
Yes, apparently not. And I was actually quite surprised.
It's not really.
It's a lot more local than you think. 2 out of the 3 countries are a lot closer than you think. According to my research, this is completely true.
Okay, Alva, I've got one of them, but I don't know about the other one. Is it, and... Oh, just message...
A lot closer to home than there.
Yeah, message... How many answers are we looking for? 2 or...
According to what I found out, is 3.
3.
But it was more of a question of asking questions that nobody else has asked.
Yeah.
So whether or not the truth is in there.
Right. Okay. Pop the answers to me on
Discord again now.
Yeah, just pop the answers to me just so I can go through this and just see if anyone's. And we're looking for all 3, are we?
Yeah, and as I say, they're a lot more local than most people are thinking of.
Yeah. The one I know is for sure. Oh.
What do you reckon? Yes, that's what I thought as well when I saw it.
What I've just seen
now
tells me it's a lot more closer than that. Oh no. Okay.
I don't know whether this information is correct, but this is
they're the right answers. It doesn't matter if it's correct or not. These are right answers. Let me see.
Okay, all right. If we're playing that game, then as long as I'm right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no matter what. Right, and guys.
Let's rephrase the question then. According to Google, what are the 3?
Yeah. Cobra Stacker and TSA. Barry. I love it. So some people have got individual questions right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, and I'm going to give a point for each correct answer to the first person. It doesn't matter. So if you might have got 1 out of 3, you'll get 1 point. Okay. Not South Africa, UK, Hong Kong, no. Not Australia and Canada. Hello, Transient Stacker. How you doing? Australia, Mexico, no. US, Hong Kong, no. Aussie, no. France, no. Italy, no. South Africa, France and Canada, no. US, Hong Kong, Switzerland, no. Wales, no. With club card points, love it. Poland, point to Sam Looms. First point goes to Sam Looms for Poland. Or 10 points.
Which was in 3rd place.
Yes, that was in 3rd place. Let's have a look. Where are we? Okay. No. The UK primarily gets its silver from the United States. Right, we've got China. Kiwi got China. And Kiwi got Germany. And
so there we are. We have the 3
Yeah, we got Kiwi's got China and Germany, and then Sam Loon's got Poland. The correct answer for what we care about right now is China, Germany, and Poland. Whether or not that's true or not, it doesn't matter. But
well, apparently it's to do with VAT.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They might get a much better job on VAT. That doesn't necessarily mean it comes directly from there, I would imagine. But those are apparently some other people said that Wales, and Cornwall, yes, it's to do with tin mining and
I'm gonna say not Cornwall.
Tin and silver often found in the same place, apparently.
I thought gold and silver was found in the same place. See, I would have said not Cornwall because Cornwall's famous for its tin rather than silver. Mr. Kiwi 20. Let's have a look. I always thought
Netherlands. There's no rocks. There's no mining in the Netherlands, as far as I can see.
But it's known for it being quite barren, isn't it?
BBA trying to go on something left field on there.
Okay. Well, I'm
Netherlands,
right.
It's all sand.
I'm right at least. So yes, gold and silver are frequently found together in nature because they have similar chemical properties and atomic structures. They bond together easily and are almost always mined, extracted, and processed simultaneously. So gold and silver is found together, but that doesn't mean you're wrong.
Doesn't mean I'm right.
No, well, apparently you are.
Google.
Apparently you are. Yes, tin and silver are frequently found together in geological deposits and are often associated with one another in mining operations. While they are distinct metals, they often occur in the same mineralized veins, particularly in tin polymetal deposits. Right, okay, so silver and gold are always found together. Silver and tin are always found together. What's going to happen if I ask tin and gold? Do you know what made me laugh if it comes back and say, nah, tin and gold's never found together? Yeah. But you'd like to think that they would be found together, through transient properties. Yeah. Yes, tin and gold are frequently found together, yeah. So they all hang out together. Tin, gold and silver's always, they don't like copper. They leave copper out, but they're out in mines partying together. Here we go then. Wow, I didn't know about tin then. So that's a few things you've taught me today, and I would tip my hat to you.
I was a big fan of a YouTube channel of a guy at the beginning of COVID. He was having mental issues, and he decided that he was going to buy an old silver mine out in Death Valley or somewhere around there.
Yeah,
can't remember exactly why. And basically, he turned up and it had burnt down. It was rubble. There was all sorts of things going on, and he basically spent the last 6 years rebuilding this thing and documenting it on YouTube.
I would give everything I own to do that. Everything. I'd take my house, take my car, take my business, take my stock, take everything. Just give me that old mine and a pickaxe and one of those oldie timey. It'd have to be an oldie timey hat. Like the tin one, the metal one. Do you know what I mean? I honestly, I could lose myself doing something like that. I really could. But that's so cool. Has he poured anything out yet?
Yes, I've lost track of the YouTube channel a little bit. It's called 𝗬𝗺𝗺𝗀. I can't remember exactly how. And I think the YouTube channel is something like I Bought a Silver Mine or something like that. And he's going down to various levels underground and checking out the galleries and stuff like that, finding lots of empty dynamite boxes and various other things. And he's because he got like silver slag heaps, as you are, because they would what do you call it, in the trays. They would filter off all the silver and the gold, if they found gold as well. And he was basically going through the slag heaps from that and refining them again and finding lots of cool stuff down the mines as well, and finding out which ones had fallen apart.
Did you find any like old? I used to do urbex, and I've been down a few old mines, and every now and again you'll come across a bit of old mining equipment down there, like an old pickaxe head or an old mining wagon that's just been left there, and that kind of stuff. I don't know why it just entertains me so much. I'll get so interested in it. Callum Hunter, mate, if you're not getting notifications, just double check that you're set up to receive all notifications. If you're not set up to receive all notifications, you might not get notifications. But thank you so much for coming across and joining us, mate. It's great to have you here. Honestly, that sounds so cool. After, what did you say? 𝗬𝗂𝘂𝗧 or something? 𝗬𝗂𝘂𝗃, or was it?
The place is called 𝗬𝗂𝘂𝗃.
𝗬𝗂𝘂𝗃.
How exactly you spell it? I'll drop it to you in a message. But
yeah, please do, because that does sound
It's a fun watch. 'Cause I watched it right at the beginning, and then people started following him, and then people started turning up with shovels.
Okay.
And who's the who are the two beardy blokes? Diesel Dave. You heard of Diesel Dave?
No, I've not.
They turned up. They are YouTubers as well who turn up with huge ex-military machines and stuff like that, and trucks and stuff. Because every so often it rains really hard and his whole track gets washed out, and so you just got these big ruts.
Yeah.
And so the only thing that can get up there to rebuild the road is actually military trucks.
Right.
So and he had some buildings which also burned down, and he's actually put Wi-Fi and electricity down his mine. So at the bottom of the mine there's Wi-Fi.
Nice. That's awesome.
So you can sit down your pit and do your stack chat from the bottom of a silver mine.
I think most people would like it that way, wouldn't they? Just get down, get in your hole, get back in your hole. Is it called Ghost Town Living? There's a couple of people in the chat who think they might have seen it.
Yes, it's quite possible. I forget what his name is.
Sounds so cool. I would shoot me that on a message for sure, and we'll probably pop it in. One of me or you can put it in Stack Chat Interactive if other people are interested to check that out, because that does sound really, really cool. Sounds like Diesel Dave's mate Alan.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. But he had to install a huge water tank or something because there's no water up there. It's in the middle of the desert. It's either freezing cold or boiling hot. And so Diesel Dave brought a water tank and installed it. Yes, it's called Ghost Town Living. That's correct.
Sweet. See, so yeah, it's Diesel Dave, and yes, it's called Ghost Town Living. I generally am going to check that out, because that is really up my on my street. It ties into the love of silver. It kind of ties into the urbex. The exploring old caves and exploring old mines and that kind of thing. So I'd be really interested to watch that. But a show I watched on Netflix, I don't know if it's still on there, was really good. It was a show called Ardagh Island. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was all about trying to find this gold, this pirate gold. Or I think it might have been pirate gold of Ardagh Island, and the whole show was about trying to find this gold that they knew were there. There was like a story behind it, whereas this pirate fleet were being taken down by the U.S. Navy, and what they did is, before the U.S. Navy attacked them, they put all of the treasure from this fleet, we put it all onto the fastest ship, and we sent that one ship off to get away with the treasure, and they made it to this place called Ardagh Island, buried the treasure at Ardagh Island in a couple of different places, and then within weeks of that, he got captured by the US, put into prison, and I think it was within 5 days or something. It was in no time at all. He died in prison without ever telling anybody exactly where the treasure was buried on Ardagh Island. Fast forward to the Second World War, it was used as a military base, and while they were digging out a thoroughfare, wooden planks to walk on, and when they were doing that, they actually discovered a portion of the gold. They dug it up. It was buried in old metal milk canteens, and they found a portion of it, and then the series was about getting these professionals in to try and find it everywhere. Really interesting. One of the really interesting things about it is the US base had just shut down and left. There was no taking things back, etc. So there's all these bombs like just lying just out there, just exposed to the nature. So every time they got a hit, the first thing they had to do was get these specialists in to come and make sure it wasn't a bomb. And then right at the end of the series, they found 1 or 2 gold coins from it, and it was a really fun series if you're into that kind of thing. Oak Island's good as well.
I'll have to look it up. It sounds interesting.
The Ardek Island. So I can't remember the name of the show, but if you Google Ardek Island, like ARDIK, I think it is. In fact, I'll get your name at the show. I'm sure it's easy to find. But Oak Island, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think they'll ever pull anything out of Oak Island. What do you think about? Do you know about Oak Island?
I've not heard about it so far.
So,
I'll have to look that one up as well.
Oak Island, it's called the Oak Island Money Pit. Very, very famous, and it's meant to be very similar. It's where pirates were meant to have been buried the stuff, and people are meant to. Basically, people know exactly where it is, but they can't get to it. They keep digging this pit, and they found things down the pit, which tells them like they're onto something. But the problem with that one is. It's the tides. So what happens? It's connected to the sea. So what happens is it fills it up every time, and I think we have to pump it out. Pirate Gold of Ardek Island. Yeah. I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to watch that kind of stuff. If I'm thinking of the right show, there's been lots of people searching for that treasure that have died. Yes. The Oak Island, okay. People have died trying to find the Ardek Island one. There was a guy who went to, I think he was ex-military, and that's how he heard about it. And then he went back on his own, and I think he was like trying to detect out there. And I think he ended up falling down a ravine or something and killed himself. And I know there's been a few people that died in the Ardek, but I think I wouldn't surprise me if there's been a couple of people who's died at Oak Island as well. Blood from a Stone, the quest for the life diamonds is an interesting story too. Okay, I'm guessing that is from, is that like blood diamonds, like from Africa, that kind of thing? But that does sound interesting as well. But yeah, a couple of really good shows if you're into that kind of thing. But I'm definitely going to have to check out good old Dave and Ghost Town Living. Ghost Town Living sounds a bit familiar. I might have come across it before, but I'll have to look into it a bit more. I've got a show. Yeah, we're going to be closing things down now, guys. It's 9:15, and I'm at the coin fair in the morning. I've got to get an early morning. But it's been a great, Crispy. Thank you so much for coming on, mate. I really do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. It really has been a pleasure, and I think there's loads more we could have gone into, and we could have spoke about. But I'm really looking forward to seeing more videos on your channel. I think you're a wonderful guy. I thought that for a little while. I think you've been really involved in the community, and the best of luck to you, mate. And if there's ever anything I can do to help you, give me a shout, and I'm always more than happy, my friend.
It's been an absolute pleasure spending the evening with you. On this side of the microphone for a change. As I say, I'm often sitting there thinking, well, I'm not. Is he actually reading my messages? So I said something really interesting about that, and he doesn't actually listen to what I'm saying.
It can be difficult.
Yeah, I know you're on the chat. You've got the camera. You've got everything you've got to do. And I just got to say, I'm pretty sure everybody else would say it. That you do a sterling job, and it's really nice to have something to listen to on a Saturday night when we got nothing else to do.
Yeah,
I mean that in the nicest possible way.
No, I appreciate that, mate. I know. I'll say this to everybody. I know there's times where I do miss comments. I never intend to, but keep putting me in there. And I say in the past, put it in again if I've not noticed it. But thank you for always coming in and joining us on the Saturdays and on the Mondays now as well. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Callum, the coin fair is. Are you Callum that came from 𝗃 van? If it is Callum, it's great to see you, buddy. The coin fair opens at 9:30. So doors open at 9:30, and then it runs to about midday, and it's a lot of fun. I'll have 𝗕𝗂𝗃 with me if you've got anything that needs testing, a sterling job or a fine job. I love it.
Sterling, definite.
Yeah. Or fine.
Actually, sterling's not pure silver, is it?
Yeah, fine job. There you go. Fine's pure. I love it. He used to think I was a wonderful guy until he got to know me. I still think you're absolutely fantastic, Jax. You're not talking about me. You're one of my favourite people, Jack Stacks. Wonderful guy. Yes, I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow then, Callum. You take care too, Northeast Coins, mate. Great to see you here. And you're more than welcome, Nessie. Have you got anything else you'd like to say to everybody, or to me, or to the world, to the universe?
No, I would just encourage anybody who wants to join in for a quick chat. I stayed all the evening, but you don't need to. I think it would be really nice if you can support TSC with a little comment or two, but live. I mean, wigging a couple of people to see whether or not they wanted to join me. But no, I think Nessie should be in there. I think Ian Atterbury should join. 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫 should definitely come in at some point. GSH, you know what I think. I keep telling him.
Yeah, GSH is such a great guy.
And
really is. Oh, watching from Tokyo next week, Jamie. Very nice, very nice. But no, I thank you, mate. Thank you, and please get at me if you do want to come on. I'm going to start putting the link back in the chat going forward as well. But if there's any people out there who want to come on for a bit longer, maybe you're a creator or for any reason. I've always said you don't have to be a creator to come on here. You know what I mean? Just be part of the community, be into stacking or collecting, and want to come on for a chat. And anybody's welcome, really are. But Crispy, I hope this is it's the first time, but I certainly hope it's not the last time, and I hope we have the pleasure of speaking again in the future.
Whenever you wish, mate. Whenever you wish.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
If you need somebody on, I'm quite happy to come and join and talk absolute rubbish again.
No, well, it's a break from me talking rubbish, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm not much of a talker, quite boring guy, really. Well, 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫, I am the most boring guy you're ever going to meet in your life, so don't worry about that.
Listen, 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫, you know a lot more about this stuff than I do, and I've managed to. I don't know whether I made a fool of myself, but
no.
I don't hide it. I don't know anything, but it's a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
It's just like having a chat. There's a little bit of a delay, which makes it all a bit more interesting, but apart from that.
Yeah. And you don't, I always say when it comes to this kind of thing, you don't necessarily have to know everything, do you? You just have to know if you like something and if it's, a price you're happy to pay for it. For me, I've always been very interested, and when I get interested in things, I get into it, and I like to, to research and learn more. But one of the reasons my knowledge gets so high is because I'm selling. I'm constantly reviewing the coins and letting people know the details of them when I'm selling it, and that's really helped me, with all the different people who have designed different coins and that kind of thing. But really all you need is a love for the shiny metal, really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shiny metal or anything else that comes along. Gold, silver.
Yeah.
Not so much diamonds because they're a waste of time.
Well, it sounds like... Well, Nerd will agree with you from what I saw in the chat. It sounds like next week it's going to be me and 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫 talking about volcanoes and Star Trek, and I'm actually a little bit excited about the prospect of that shiny. So, hey, I saw a volcano erupt in 2009. Was it 2009 in Hawaii? I got to go on a helicopter ride, and we got to fly around the volcano as it was erupting. It wasn't a huge eruption. It was active at the time, really, is what I should say. But that was a lot of fun. Czech Stacker, how are you doing all the way down in Texas? Sorry?
Which one was that then? Was it Etna or was it...
No. I couldn't tell. 1 second. I couldn't tell you from memory.
Which country?
Oh, it was Hawaii.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Hawaii, I want the right one. Which volcano erupted? No, that's Alaska. sure it was 2009. It might have been 2008. I get confused. It's when I went to Hawaii. Beginning in early January 2008, sulfur dioxide emissions from the summit area of Kalawu. That was it. Kalawa in Hawaii. I got to see. Wait until Yellowstone. Oh, when Yellowstone Park goes, mate, we'll all know about it, won't we? That worries me. That does. Yellowstone, and apparently Yellowstone's meant to be one of the smaller super volcanoes, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Shiny does know his volcanoes. He's put it in there. Kalawu. Thank you very much, Shiny. I'm actually getting more and more interested in the idea of having Shiny to come on and talk about volcanoes. Let us know, guys. Get at Shiny if that's something you'd enjoy, because I would. I absolutely, definitely would. I can see a volcano from my garden. Yes, but is it erupting, Jamie? That's the difference. I mean, I can see volcanoes near enough everywhere. They've just been inactive for about 10 million years. They're now called hills. but no, he's got a beautiful volcano near him, Jamie. He's put photos in Stackers Social, and he does live in a wonderfully beautiful. I'm shy to say, I get that, Shiny. I get that, mate. But the important thing is you're always welcome, mate. Anytime you feel good to do it. The offer's here, and come on and have a chat. But I get it. Live streams, they're not the easiest thing, and credit to you, Crispy, mate, for coming on. It's not the easiest thing to do. It can be a little bit daunting. So thank you very much, and you've done a sterling job. I really can't wait to see some new content coming out on your channel.
Thanks very much. I will just say that if anybody else is not too happy to go on their own, I'm quite happy to come back and do a three-man,
bit of a panel.
Woman.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not sure about three woman, because I'm a guy.
I meant that one out. Yes.
I know what you meant. Sorry, I'm mistaken.
I was trying to avoid the phrase threesome.
Ah, okay.
It didn't work.
Well, menage. Well, come on, we'll have a menage together.
Yeah, but if anybody else wants to come along, then
would be a lot of fun. It would be a lot of fun, guys. It really would be. I'd love to do something like that. Have a couple of people on at the same time and have a bit of a chinwag about things. Listen to different people's opinions on things. Because one of the things I really love about precious metals is there's no one right or wrong way to do things. It's all about the individual and what they're trying to achieve from it. Like, you're very similar to me with the collectibles kind of thing. We're not dumb. We know there's a much bigger premium for this kind of stuff, but we like it, and we want to have it in our collections. And if that's you, and that's what you want, there's literally nothing wrong with that. I'm all about the collectible silver, for sure. Thanks, Crispy. Great chat tonight. And 𝗕𝘂, as always, you're a gentleman. And no, Barry, you are a gentleman, my friend. Lanzarote for Ian. Are you taking me, mate? If you're not taking me, get out of here. Stick me in the suitcase. I'll be all right. 𝗃𝗂𝗃. Don't know what. You've lost me there, 𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗀, my friend. Sounds fun, says Shiny. Doesn't it just, mate? Doesn't it just? There's a volcano not far from my house in the Philippines. Very cool. Very cool, transient. That sounds amazing. I assume that's volcano chat. Fuji took out a media crew years back. Yeah. When that pops, it will go big, but Yellowstone is a potential world event. Yeah, I think... But Yellowstone, it's one of many super volcanoes, and I think it's actually one of the smaller super volcanoes. So they're all big, way bigger than the other ones. But I think there's a few volcanoes out there that are potentially. Let's have a look. What are the biggest volcanoes? I might be talking absolute rubbish here. I forget things. I listen to something, get it wrong. You know what I mean? Volcanoes. Right, so apparently Mauna Loa in Hawaii, its big island, is the world's largest volcano, rising over 4 kilometres. But is that... Yeah, I don't care how big it is above ground. I want to know how big it is underground. You know what I mean? What are the top 5 biggest volcanoes in the world? ภิķu, Mount Elbrus, 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃, but yeah, again, these are just the heights of them. What are the most dangerous? This is what happens on the Stack Chat, guys. We go on a tangent. The most dangerous volcanoes of those combined. Okay. Next week, I'm going to have a list of the world's biggest potential volcanoes. Don't want Mount Tambora to go up big. Want a summer. Yeah, it's one of the smaller super volcanoes, but the ones under the oceans are the problem. Yes, yeah, for sure. Right then, guys, I'm on a tangent, so it's probably a good time to. Oh, shiny knows his volcanoes here. Check this out. Yellowstone, USA, Toba, Indonesia, Taupo, New Zealand, La Picanta, Chile, Long Valley, California, and 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃, Italy. Yeah, I know Italy's on the Ring of Fire, the Pacific Ring of Fire. Thank you, everyone, from 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. You've done that on the wrong account, by the way. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Hope you all had a funny evening, and same to you, mate.
Oops.
I googled it, but that's the problem. You've got to know what to Google, haven't you? That is the issue. But yeah, Crispy, mate, thank you so much, and guys, everyone in the chat, thank you so very much. I look forward to, if you can join me on Monday and whatnot, I look forward to seeing you there. Even if you're not buying, guys, I do say, come across, hang out, just for the fun of the tunes. Will you be able to bring my tomorrow, as you said you only wanted for a week, and it's been 6 months? Getting ridiculous now. I don't want to have to buy another. You're gonna have to buy another one, mate. Sorry, I've grown attached to it.
Would you nick off him?
I'm not saying nothing. Right, it's as my good friend Two Legends, being the wind-up merchant. Right, yes. Have a look can you see the live chat?
I can now. Yeah, I've got my phone.
Look at his bloody comment.
And change the accounts.
This is my mate True. This is. Look, I'm not reading it out. It's terrible.
I haven't found that comment yet.
It's right down at the bottom. Are you on live chat or top chat?
On YouTube chat. So yeah.
Oh no, you have to. There's two options. Yeah, it's two options. You have to change it from top chat to live chat, because top chat doesn't show you everything. That's another reason why sometimes I miss people's chats, because I forget to change it from top chat to live chat. Straight blanks me.
Yeah, Ian Ritchie.
Yeah.
True Legends
Thanks,
laughing.
Ian.
True Legends laughing again.
Bit higher than that.
Dani, Ian Atterbury, Barry.
It's literally one above where Ian says, I'm all excitable now, lol. I'm not surprised, Ian. I'm not surprised. Make sure you give it a wipe, says 406. True, we're having words tomorrow. I hope you're coming tomorrow, True. I'm gonna have you for that one. We'll go.
No, I don't seem to have one.
Let me hold
Never
on.
mind.
Hold on. Here we go. It'll be because you're on top chat, not true chat. I've just sent it you on a DM what he put on his comment there, mate. Look at that. I can only apologise for it. Is it a chocolate one?
Okay, this is a family show after all. Isn't
it? You can see why. We'll leave that one, Drew. We'll leave that one. It's such a bugger. He is such a bugger. Is it a gold or silver? All right, guys. Let's all say a massive thank you to Crispy for coming across and joining us. And as I say, guys, I look forward to seeing you next Monday if you can make it, next Saturday if not. And I will have the video done for next week, guys, for the Rocking Horse Crown. I filmed it this week. All the audio's done. The B-roll's done. Filmed the footage, and I just wasn't happy with it, so I'm just going to refilm it and do it again for next week. You'll get him banned, True. He will. One of these days, he'll get me banned. He will. But guys, thank you so very, very much. I have definitely rabbled on for long enough now, so I'm going to leave you all in the usual fashion by saying, until next time, as always, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.